Greetings.
This is the 3 List.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone tuning in, welcome back. Episode 46 of the 3 List. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party in here. And Billy, we are back. You feel that vibe? I feel that vibe. Big shout out to the Marantula, which left the vibe behind here and set it up. He set it up like a D Wade to LeBron, Norris Cole to LeBron.
Shout out Marantula.
Shout out to Marvin the Marantula Johnson. Episode 45, the I'm Back, 'cause we back. Season 3 of the 3 List.
You think the artist of this song is going to let us clear it so we don't get dead air on the pod when we upload it, or what do you think? You think maybe be able to get clearance for this?
He signed it away in blood. He signed it away in blood because he is blood to us. And he is in the stew tonight. But he is not the guest of honor. No. Someone that was mentioned a couple times. Shout out to Marvin the Marantula Johnson. Episode 45. Shouted out this young buck that we have in the stew. My young nephew. Oh, he interrupted the show. He did. Gave us some technical difficulties. But he's here to redeem himself. The young buck is in the stew tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, for episode 46 of the 3 List. I mentioned signing in blood. I signed my life away in blood to this young man here because he is pura sangre. Ladies and gentlemen, in the stew for the millionth time, but the first time on the 3 List. You know him. You've seen him. He is the sharpest shooter that ever seen. The KD, the original, the real one. We had the Marantula, the Durantula wishes. He was this KD. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at Diaz flicks. Look at the shot that he takes, ladies and gentlemen, in the stew. My young nephew, the baby goat himself, Christopher Diaz flicks. Take it. Take that with you. The greatest intro you'll ever get. Take it with you.
Wow.
There you go.
I have no words.
It's the proper
The
response.
young king of Kendall.
There it is. Here, keep it going. Surprise, bitch. It ain't done.
That intro.
Braddock's baby goat.
Wow. I really have no words for that introduction.
Tremendo tipo from Miami.
I'm just honored
Yeah,
to be
dead air is
here.
bad on a podcast. Keep talking. Start talking. Keep at it. Dead air. Don't ruin our podcast.
I'm just honored to be here, honestly. Thank you for that intro. Thank you
Damn
for
right he
having
is.
me.
Damn right he is.
I was waiting.
Gentlemen.
I was waiting for
Ladies
you
and
too.
gentlemen, Christopher Diaz.
I was waiting to see if you were done too. That's good.
Christopher Diaz in here. The sharpest shooter that ever lived.
Shout out to Chris. He's the first ever podcast with a chaperone.
and mentioning once again, thank you for clearing that music. Ladies and gentlemen, in the stew, once again, the record holder for the longest episode of all time.
Which is almost impossible to do on this particular podcast.
Because it is always the longest episode of all time. But no, he holds it by himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Silva Music, Silva! Arrigidigi Silva in the stew today. What brought you in, sir? This young buck, huh? Just him. You guys rode together?
Full on chaperone.
Yeah, I picked them up.
All right. Shout out to Bad Boys 4. We ride together. We die together. We out here. Bad Boys 4 just wrapped up. Unbelievable. Yeah, Bad Boys 4 life.
It didn't ruin any of your traffic down here. We had all the traffic up there. They did most of it in Fort Lauderdale, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, most of it was on Las Olas and on Fort Lauderdale Beach.
And Brickle. Shout out to Brickle Bruce.
Shout out to Brickle Bruce.
Brickle Bruce.
Who is in Houston, Texas for some reason right now.
Stewardess Bruce.
There it is. Stewardess. That's not nice. It's a flight attendant. He's not a stewardess.
Stewardess.
Dare you?
Stewardess Bruce. Steward.
You're so problematic.
Never that. Not here.
That's my job.
That's your job.
That'd be super problematic.
At Mr. Bill 11.
If the show sounds awkward and clipped, it's because I said something offensive. And we listened back to it and went, we can't keep that in.
And this is the show.
You know what I just realized when you said episode 46? We didn't do the athlete bit for the numbers.
You're right.
We didn't do it at 45 either.
Well, 45 was
obviously
the
Jordan.
Yeah, so that was kind of like a one and done.
I couldn't think of any other 45.
Denzel Valentine.
Okay.
Also on the Bulls.
Booby.
Booby Gibson?
From the Paramin.
Booby Miles?
Yeah, Booby Miles was 45.
Friday Night Lights?
Friday Night Lights, yes.
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay,
45.
nice. Donovan Mitchell's 45.
I
can't think of anybody else. There's no. See, this is where
it's a hard stop there.
This is where Josh used to just like bomb with Panthers with me on Smark. He would just be like, "It's the friggin'
it's Fabricio Lasso.
It's the Vladimir Kozlov episode. It is the Radek Dvorak episode." I'm like, oh Jesus, okay, cool.
Outside of Booby Miles, no other big 45.
I'm sure there's somebody in the NFL. Nobody on the Jets I can think of. Nobody on the Canes I can think of.
I can't think of any.
It definitely was a fullback. So
Forrest Gump was 44.
Tony Stargell was a corner for the Jets back in the 90s. I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah, not that one.
So what do you got for 46?
46.
I have one for 46.
Ryan Dempster. Is that 46?
Okay. Was he 46?
Oof.
I believe you. Clive
Silva, look it up.
Clive Walford was the tight end for the Hurricanes with Ja'Cory Harris. Clive Walford had a cup of coffee with the Jets and a cup of coffee with the Raiders.
Clive
Walford. He was really good. He had 3 touchdowns against Virginia to beat them his senior year. It was pretty good.
Wow, Ryan Dempster's Canadian. He's 46 years old.
That's not what
we're
looking for.
Oh. This is the Ryan Dempster episode. And not only that, look at that. 46 wearing a Marlins uni.
Perfect.
There you go.
Perfection.
46 wearing a Marlins uni. Silva, what are you looking up there? Even though I said, look it up.
We got Aaron Baines, who played for Boston.
Aaron Baines. Dennis Bell.
Jason Collins from the Nets.
Ooh, Jason Collins. That gets a sound effect.
From the Nets?
I feel like he went through a couple numbers there. I feel like it's 35.
John Conger from Memphis Grizzlies.
John Conga?
Conchar? Okay, I believe that.
All right.
All right, so there you go. We won't fuck up that bit. And the next one, I got plenty for 47. So hold on to your asses.
Episode.
Hold on to your asses for 47.
And we are watching, what year was this made in?
Oh, my guess is 99, but I'm probably wrong.
Oh, you are right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching the 1999 hilarious comedy classic, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, starring Adam Sandler. He's on the phone right there with Jon Stewart. Shout out to Adam Sandler. Again, here we go. Shout out to Adam Sandler.
Shout out to Jon Stewart, America's newsman, in his last attempt at acting. He was like, I'm going to go do a fake news program.
Trying his hardest not to lose his mind. Doing a great job. There he is. Look how young he looked there. 99 feels like a million years ago.
It was a million years ago. It was a quarter century ago.
It was.
That's wild.
We regret to inform you the 90s were not 10 years ago. They were 30 years ago.
I'll be right back.
Hold on, brother. If you were alive when this movie came out, it's time to schedule your colonoscopy.
Jeez.
Oh.
They make you drink green stuff and you can't eat for a day. But you don't want to eat because you feel terrible.
What's the point? Anyways.
It clears you out so they can stick a camera up your butt and check out all the polyps and such.
Speaking of cameras that can go in butts, my dad has been ordering off this site Temu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timu's the new
Temu, whatever.
Timu's the new DC, whatever that what was that? DH Gate? The Chinese
DHgate? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's been ordering these cameras that are literally called endoscopy cameras.
literally.
Endoscopy cameras for
But
mechanics or
I was gonna
addicts
say he's
and
not doing it
stuff,
on
like-
butts. He's
No,
doing
no,
it
no.
on addicts and stuff.
But
It's kinda
it's funny
smart.
because he comes home and he tells my mom, "Oye, ven acá, déjame probar esto aquí.
Algo nuevo que
Let me
tengo
try
aquí.
this. Let me try this out here." Dila. Shout out Jamie Foxx. Shout out Emda. What? Silva Music in the stew, bringing the young nephew.
You're gonna have to talk
Over
eventually,
here.
Chris.
I know.
All right, so the 1999 classic here, Big Daddy. What made you pick it?
I don't know, to be honest. I grew up watching it, and I feel like it has like a sentimental value to me.
Mm.
But
Is that why Silva said he's gonna cry? Everyone, yo, talk your shit. Speak your heart, son.
no, it just definitely has a sentimental value to me.
Oh, facts.
And I won't even lie, this movie's made me cry. I don't know how many times,
Oh.
but I think it's an amazing movie.
I've cried laughing. I've cried sentimentally
Yeah.
attached to it. And just, bro, talking about how long ago this movie was. It's insane that still has the impact too.
If you were alive when this movie came out,
Crazy.
sleep with a pillow between your legs. It keeps your spine aligned and you won't hurt your lower back.
Fun fact,
definitely
there,
helps.
a Big Daddy fact. It's crazy having the twins too because they're grown as hell. Zach and
Dylan.
Dylan.
Dylan Sprouse.
No, Cole and Dylan. Zach
Cole.
and Cody.
Zach, yeah, you got confused
Okay,
with the
yeah.
Sweet Life. Yeah.
Dylan and Cole Sprouse. Yeah. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Was that them? Was that them?
That's them.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I didn't know that either.
There you go. Wait, what?
I found out like later on after
Oh.
watching the movies, but yeah, two
Yeah.
kids played one. Yeah.
You know who did that? The Olsen twins. Yo, shout out to Allison Shelby, Hooters, and
What are you doing?
diehard Olsen's twins fan.
Okay.
Yeah, just made that mention now. It's crazy. Olsen twins in Full House. 2 played Michelle Tanner.
You're right.
Same thing with this.
There you go.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. All facts are fun.
All facts are fun. It feels like a Mitch Hedberg.
The goddamn Jets.
Love that part.
Yeah. As a Jet fan, I'm actually literally going through the goddamn Jets right
That's
now.
actually his wife in real life, though, right?
Sandler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not married, is he? Is that really her?
Yeah, Jackie
Yeah.
Sandler.
Bless his heart.
And
God, we're even
they got-
losing in the movie.
They got 2 girls. One of them was just recently in that Mitzvah movie.
Yes. Reminds me of Marcelo a lot.
Shout out to Cello.
Shout out to Marcelo.
Shout out to Cello. Shout out to Allison.
King
Shout out
MC
to Silva.
right there.
Allison.
what's the-
Shout out to
Shout out to Marcelo.
and
Shout out
Allison.
to Allison.
Shout out to Allison.
Allison finds
Shout out
out
to
love her.
Silva.
finds out he's coming on the pod, and she goes, "My son."
Love that woman.
That's what I said.
I got a lot of parents.
You got a lot of people looking out for you.
The Miami's adopted son. In the
Literally.
stew. That's who he is, right? Miami's adopted son at this point? Oh. Yo soy tu papá.
In a kind and loving way, and not in a disrespectful way.
Well, we were mentioning Pops earlier and watching Big Daddy and everything. Got a shout out to the real Pops, the real OG.
Eric
Shout out
Diaz.
to Eric Diaz. Easy in the place to be.
That is the man, the
And
myth,
Bobby Wajito.
and the legend right there.
Outside of a chati, which Silva came in asking for bruciati. If anyone's had, if you know, you know. Hey, what day is it? Monday. No, you got
Monday.
him.
No,
You
it's
got him on
Tuesday,
a
Thursday,
Tuesday.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's Tuesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Vete a picar algo ahí.
Speaking of fasting, I'm starving. Break open those zebra cakes, bro. Let me get one of
Oh,
those.
I got you.
Yeah, man.
Yo, okay, so shout out to the sponsors, not the sponsors.
The hostess people.
We have
That's Little Debbie, excuse me.
Little Debbie's zebra cakes.
Hell yeah.
Zebra cakes.
On the back of last week's oatmeal creamy pies for the Marantula, these are zebra cakes. They're the best. They all taste the same. Every product this company produces tastes exactly the same. It's just the packaging it's given to you in. These are the ones right here. These are warm. These are fine. If you leave them in a freezer for like 10 minutes and break them out, that's how you do it. As a professional fat kid, take my word for it.
You break into another dimension when you do that.
What?
When you put them in for 10 minutes in the fridge or freezer.
It's like Stranger Things. You go into the upside down.
Yeah. You enter the sugary land, the Wonka's upside down of Little Debbie.
I got to try that.
Right there.
Little Debbie zebra cakes. Of course, we got some Bud Light Limers going and flowing.
It goes
here.
perfect with Bud Light Lime.
Sierra Nevada's hazy little IPAs.
Please
here.
sponsor us.
A little Gatorade. H2O. Another Adam Sandler flick. Drinking some Gatorade. Favorite flavor orange.
Water sucks.
Mama said. Mama
really,
said.
really sucks. Gatorade. And of course, as always, Kick Circuit. Kick Circuit
Shout out Kick
sponsoring
Circuit.
along with Event Center Miami. Event Center Miami.
Marlon, my boy Marlon.
And since we just mentioned Kick Circuit and I have the page open where I have this set of sound effects ready, I can live produce and hit you with the, hey, Chris.
Question for you. What are those? What are the officer? I got one question for you.
Run it back.
What are those that you are wearing right now?
These are the Jordan 11 Space Jams.
Oof.
Definitely top 3 favorite shoe of all time.
Fire, fire.
And if
I
you were
used to have
alive when the
those.
Jordan 11 came out the first time,
It's time for you.
it's time. It's time to put on your eye bag cream so you don't get wrinkles.
Any self-care routines here? Huh? Silva's the most manicured here.
We're all sitting here sucking down fucking zebra cakes. I don't think so. I've only recently started moisturizing because as a white, it's getting out of bed. It's getting
Why?
bad. There's a lot of dry spots on my face. It's getting bad.
Man. Yeah?
You guys have to see what women go through in the mornings. It's chaos. If I've learned nothing else from TikTok, it's that the get ready with me's. And women are just, they got like these little eyedroppers and they're spreading them across their foreheads and then their cheekbones and they're brushing that in. And then there's like a
serum.
concealer.
It's a serum.
There's serums, exactly.
Serum.
And then there's like stuff to make like their face contoured and they buff that in. And then it's whatever color they want to be. So it's maybe a little bronzer.
They at least like apply like 15 different things in one sitting.
It's complete
And
madness.
sometimes I wonder if it actually does anything.
It must. I hope so. God, I hope so. Because otherwise they have to get up an hour before they have to get up to do all this shit.
All I know
It's
is
a lot of dedication.
My 7-year-old has more face products than half the grown women I know, and it's a fucking problem.
More than
needs to-
Lucy.
Silva has to buy a lot of Sephora stock.
Your daughter has more than your wife.
Every time I walk in there, they're like, Mr. Silva, how you doing? I'm like, this is a problem.
Your usual Mr. Silva, we'll just put it on your card that you have on file here.
We got a new drunk elephant, Mr. Silva. Did you not want to see it? Oh, fuck.
Why do you know my daughter's name? Fuck up. Terrible.
Oh, kids.
Long story short, no. I don't have a fucking morning routine is to spread whatever leftover shampoo is on my face. That cleans it. That's done.
Well, we're shouting out sponsors. You mentioned Harry's. Was
Yeah,
that
I'm big
last
Harry's
episode?
guy. Big Harry's guy. Harry's everything.
I have yet to experience what any of that is about.
I started with them because they have cheap razors, and I was tired of paying $30 for the 4-pack of fucking Gillette's whatevers. So now Harry's, you get like a 5-pack for like it's like $11, $12, something like that.
Damn.
And now they make everything. I got hair gel the other day. Hair gel that I'll never use because I'm always wearing hats. But on the rare occasion where I have to go to an event where I need to get my hair styled, Harry's.
Harry's.
Oh, you can keep it. I'm not gonna style anything over here.
Nice and clean though.
Nothing
You
but
don't have-
shaving
what
and
hair are you
hats for
talking
me
about?
too.
You could shave, yeah.
Yeah. Your product, because you looked intrigued with Harry's there.
Actually,
Are you an OG guy? Beeswax?
No, my product is the product you put me on that I fell in love with when I was a kid, which is Suavecito.
Suavecito! Shout out to
right
Brickle
there.
Bruce.
That just sounds like some Kendall shit that I wouldn't be
Bruce
aware of.
Bruce 214.
They don't even sell that shit in Broward. I can't even. I'd have to get it shipped, and the tariffs would be out of
The
control.
tariffs would be insane. Yeah.
Completely out of hand.
Definitely.
What's the import on Suavecito?
Import export. It's 150%. Cost of plus 50%.
Greatest wax styling product for sure.
It's insane. It's like a hybrid between beeswax and like a pomade, basically. And it created this formula. We're talking about serums. It created this serum for our follicles.
It definitely gets the job done. 100%.
You still use it or no? You have this look, a different look going on now that it doesn't require the Suavecito.
I haven't, if I'm going to be honest, I haven't really used the Suavecito. What I've been using now is like a powder for my hair. It's like a texture powder. You just damp it on top of your head, and it kind of makes your hair like curly-ish, wavy-ish, and you style it however you want. And it has a very matte look. It doesn't look wet. It doesn't look like you just put like a
Matte.
pound of gel.
Isn't it just matte?
It's matte.
It's matte,
Isn't
right?
it just matte? Yeah.
I just wanted to say matte.
Like if I wanted to get my car murdered out, I wouldn't bring it in and be like, "Give me that matte black." I'd be like, "Matte black. Give me the dead."
You want the black or matte black? What the
Matte sounds
just the
better.
black
in my car pulling away as they said matte, did they? Oh, we're out of here. Off we go.
Que fino tipo. Felix Fancy Restaurant. What's your name? He'll write it on the wall. One of my favorite seeds of this.
Thanks anyway. Sure thing.
Oh, this. Okay, talk about growing up. This was a heartbreaking moment. What they're going through on Big Daddy right now.
I think about this a lot.
McDonald's breakfast.
Exactly. And the time change on it.
Right.
Bro,
So when we were
you didn't experience
if
this.
you were
This
old
was-
enough to have 11 a.m. McDonald's breakfast,
You're spoiled.
I'm running out.
Spoiled
I'm
your
out of
mind.
bits. I don't really know what else you should be doing.
It's-
It's almost time for your 30-year class reunion.
Yo, this,
Check in with all your friends on Facebook who post weird memes. Did you know that the Democrats are trying to destroy the moon because it's woke?
tinfoil.
Tinfoil hats.
Tinfoil. Look, he fell asleep.
It's
Let's go.
all the same actors in every movie.
And shout out to Adam Sandler for that. Because
Steve
he
Buscemi.
always puts on the tribe. Whatever role they're playing.
Literally.
Because it's Buscemi as the bum.
So I think about this every single morning
this
because I'll be
breaks my
pulling
heart.
into a McDonald's at 10:45. Fun fact, at least the two McDonald's is closest to me. They'll give you breakfast till about 11. You don't have to beat the 10:30.
This one, off of the Turnpike,
Hard no?
24-hour breakfast.
Oh, fuck off. So they
One
did
on-
that as a
Right
a
there.
company for a
A
while.
Street. Well,
Yeah, it's not everything.
It's
Okay, but
but
it's
it's
a
the main
very
thing. Like you
good
probably can't get the
select-
bagels, but you can get the McMuffin.
yeah, you can get a
right?
McMuffin
Yeah.
at any time. You can get
The-
sausage burritos at any time. Hash browns at any time.
As hey, papi, as Browns.
And McGriddles.
Oof.
Very clutch. Very clutch.
Nah.
Oh, no. Can't break the...
Can't.
We got fasting over here, meal prepping, meal planning over here probably.
Oh,
Are you a micro,
is there-
macro,
is there a
meso
thing?
counter?
Is there a thing full of chicken and broccoli waiting for you at home that you can't eat when the sun's down?
That's actually Silva. That's why I said that.
I actually ate Chicken Kitchen on the way over here. So
Shout out to Chicken Kitchen. Shout out to Pollo Tropical, the Tropi Chops.
the fast food.
Shout out
version
to
of Chicken
3 chefs. Shout out to Chicken Grill.
Kitchen.
Another one.
Isn't Chicken Grill just Chicken Kitchen, but the wife got that version of it or something like that? In the divorce? The original Chicken Kitchen guy.
He doesn't know
I think it's about
the
the same thing.
backstory. Just
I think Chicken Kitchen and
He knows-
Chicken Grill is a split
he
up.
knows
of
what's
the,
more delicious.
I like Chicken Kitchen.
Chicken Kitchen is mostly just mustard curry or nothing.
Well, I mean, if I want
Kangaroo
Real,
show.
like, rice and chicken or some steak or something, shout out to Isla Canarias.
I was gonna say. I knew you were gonna say something.
Isla Canarias.
I was gonna be like La Granja. Do you like to go to La
Finca.
Granja? That's what we have up in Broward. We have fake
La Granja.
Fake
Get outta
shit.
here. That's the first thing that I saw when I got off Pines Boulevard.
Yeah,
It was a La
it's La
Granja.
Granja.
I'm like, no.
I
It
love
was
the
a Havana 1957.
the,
And a
the,
Sergio's.
the La Granja game is whenever a fast food restaurant breaks down, closes down in your community, you time to see how long it is until La Granja moves in. Because they just buy out old restaurants that have kitchen stuff and then just stick a La Granja in there. No bullshit. Every La Granja is an old like fast food restaurant.
I'm not a big fan of La Granja, to be honest.
Their steak is pretty good.
Favorite spot to eat then. We'll go quick, fast food, and then a little more sit down.
So
Because I know you're selective, so you got them.
Fast food between, I'd say McDonald's, Taco Bell.
Wow.
We had this discussion the other night. We were ordering.
Yeah, Marcelo's house.
We were ordering food to watch the UFC, and we kept getting. So this is funny. So we jumped ahead on Saturday night from 2 a.m. directly to 3 a.m. Right. So it was about 1:45, and we're trying to order food because we're watching the UFC fights from that Saturday night on delay. And Marcelo's trying to order all these Uber Eats places, and they're all like, "Why are they not delivering till 3:15? This doesn't make any sense. What the fuck is going on?" It wasn't until we had finally put on our McDonald's order that we were willing to wait for that we realized, like, oh, they're accounting for the time change already on Uber Eats. Uber Eats was living in the future.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the fuck do we want here? So then it came down to just McDonald's or Taco Bell. McDonald's won out. We got 1 million nuggets and 1 million fries. That was it.
Best thing ever.
And 1 million different sauces. Your favorite McNugget sauce, Junior? I know Chris's answer because we went through this on
Sweet and
Saturday.
sour.
Same, sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour guy.
Buffalo.
With
Sweet and sour.
there, he combos it.
There you go.
That is
Some Gen Z shit over here. Just comboing sauces.
Silva, you have opinions. Favorite McDonald's sauce? All right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm a sweet and sour or hot mustard.
House rules. Oof.
Love hot mustard. Big hot mustard.
That
guy.
does slap.
And then they fucked my life up when they started doing the Big Mac sauce in the little.
Yes.
Which was Worcestershire, right? Worcestershire?
I don't know what Big Mac sauce is. It's just Italian dressing, I thought.
I thought it was like Worcestershire sauce and mixed with like mayo cacio.
What? I thought it was just ketchup and mayonnaise.
Mayo cacio.
Oh, that was mayo cacio. Oh, mayo cacio. I get it. Yeah. I love living in an unincorporated date.
I thought barbecue sauce and ranch is like Texas Roadhouse sauce.
Oh, now, people, now you're getting out of bounds there. Now you're getting in another category. Now you got to bring in, Chick-fil-A, like a Polynesian.
Oh my God, I would take
Like-
Polynesian sauce over Chick-fil-A sauce.
I would moisturize my body with Polynesian sauce.
It's the greatest sauce ever.
It's just sweet and sour.
No,
It's good. I love it. Don't
No.
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But
it's sweet and sour from like a very secluded dwell in a like Japanese cave.
you have to go
somewhere,
on a journey to get it. You have to
Yes,
rappel down the side of a
yes.
mountain and into
It's
a
a
cave.
treasure. It's treasure.
Comes from Disney's Polynesian Resort.
where the rivers are pumping out Polynesian sauce.
Let's get down to business. Wait, is that the wrong one? No, I'm thinking of Moana. Fuck. What's the song from Moana? Where's Pixar? Come on.
Pixar. Shout out to Pixar.
Yelling at-
and
again,
that
yelling
was
at
the
his radio.
selfie that I recently saw on one of the Instagram
the
stories,
bar
right?
mitzvah, yeah, it was me, Cello,
Allison
Pixar,
and
Allison.
Pixar. Oh man, how's it been? Because obviously,
Wait! Before we jump to the next thing, we didn't get the real restaurant.
Yeah,
Your
the
favorite
sit
real
down
sit down
restaurant.
restaurant.
So
answer.
we had a coin flip between McDonald's or Taco Bell, but sit down. Don't pay attention.
Silva's throwing you hints. I feel like
Yeah.
Silva's over in a restaurant. He wants free promotion or something. The next,
he's
next
like,
thing.
He's like the crazy baseball dad, like behind the. Oye, ice on the ball. Mira. Oye,
Jimmy,
Jimmy, levanta. Codo. Focus.
That's your son.
Focus.
That's your.
Fuck it.
Focus on the ball.
Okay. Sit down. I didn't work at this one, but it's the same company. But I would say Graziano's.
Grazianos.
The one specifically in Gables.
Italiano. Is it Italian or Sicilian? Because I know
it's
that's
Argentinian Italian.
Oof.
Che,
Che,
boludo.
boludo, pero che parli italiano, mano Ginobili.
Boludo, no seas tan pelotudo.
That's the perfect merger right there. Mano Ginobili, huh? Italian name, Argentinian player. Andres Nocioni, Pablo Prigioni.
They gave us hell back in the early 2000s.
Come on, bro. That's three right there. That's
The
three.
USA,
Crossover.
USA basketball had a bastard of a time with those guys.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah, shout out Grazianos.
Shout out Grazianos. So Mickey D's, Taco Bell,
Grazianos.
Grazis.
So now we got to go hot pot with Marvin,
Right.
and we got to go to
Grazianos.
Grazianos with the young bull himself, baby goat, Diaz Flicks.
The young bull.
Look at the flick of the kid. Look at the flick of the kid. Diaz Flicks. Oh, baby.
Ow.
I'm still not used to that. Like people calling me Diaz.
Get used to it.
People,
Own it.
yeah, people call you by your screen name or whatever.
You got to own it.
It's good branding.
Coming from Silva.
Silva music.
Silva music.
Ella me dice Silva.
Sedúceme.
Oh! He's got everyone. You're gonna have a choir. You're gonna have a choir. You could have a "We Are the World" of Silva. We could all just sing your songs at this point. That was incredible too. Allison's birthday, where like everyone singing the live performance, everyone singing along. Billy on stage. Where was that place?
That was at
where they got married.
That was at Venue.
right?
Venue in Wilton Manors, yeah.
Oh, beautiful spot. Beautiful spot.
When he performed too at the Improv for your
Well,
podcast.
Young Diaz Flicks was out there shooting,
That's right.
and Silva Music performed.
Sitting very quietly on the table
Shout out
before
to the
the
fam.
helping
Thank you.
Steph load pin
Yeah.
and
The little goodies.
goodie bags. That's right.
Executive producer, the notorious SMP. We love you. I love you. Everyone in this room loves you, including Silva. Right? Damn, bro, you always being a deep.
The social worker in Big Daddy is the hideous blob from not Billy Madison Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore is the golf one. Billy Madison is the one where he goes back to
was
school.
the principal.
Kevin Garrity.
Yeah.
Kevin
Yeah.
Garrity. at
Kevin
the
Garrity is
office.
his name in this, but he's he's the principal in Billy Madison.
That's right.
But
he
he's
is.
but he's
He
but they
does,
find out he was a pro wrestler, so
Yeah.
the hideous blob.
And he was sending like the love notes.
Yeah, that's
To
right.
Billy,
That's
yeah.
right. To Billy.
Again, shout out to Adam Sandler for always using the same
He is
fam, same crew.
my favorite actor of all time.
Really?
Adam
It's a
Sandler.
bold statement. Bold statement. You were also like born at a time that this guy was just like exploding into Hollywood, because you were born after
After all this.
after the big three or whatever of like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Big Daddy.
Right.
But then because of those three, he was kind of already this monster. He had SNL under his belt before this. So yeah, it's a very very strong pick for you and your time. What was the first one that got you hooked? Was it this or
It was definitely Big Daddy that got me hooked. 100%.
yeah?
Big Daddy.
And which one's the one that you would say like solidified it for you?
Waterboy.
And
I'd
then you're
say
gonna say like
100%
Click, like Click got me. It got me thinking. It was emotional. All of this.
What was the one?
Waterboy.
Little Nicky. What was that the one where he goes to hell?
Yeah, he has the Jimmy Butler haircut.
Yeah.
What was the other
Heat
movie?
Wentz.
He wins.
The other movie he did, I think it's called Bedtime Stories. Where he-
yeah
Like Gumball or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's like a gerbil
Yes.
In
yes.
it? with the crazy eyes.
Yes.
Mr. Deeds.
Oh my God, I forgot about Mr.
Mr. Deeds.
Deeds. The fruit punch out of the water fountain. Crazy. That is crazy.
Totoro kills it in that movie. I am very sneaky, sir.
I am very very sneaky. Please Let me change your socks.
He's the GOAT, man.
John Turturro. Jesus.
Yes.
In Big Lebowski.
Somebody flash a piece on their lane, I take it away from them, stick it up their ass, and pull the trigger until it goes click.
Also in Michelob Ultra. Look at my 6 degrees of separation here.
Mm-hmm.
Michelob Ultra commercials. They brought back the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra, Jimmy Butler, Michelob Ultra, Eric Diaz, the favorite beer, Michelob Ultra, the Jimmy Butler of beers, Michelob Ultra. Que rico. Oh,
It's my dad's
This
favorite
guy.
beer.
yeah, it's tremendo beer, yeah. It's smooth. You can have 100 of them
What,
anywhere.
Mick Ultra?
Yeah.
Mick Ultra is one of my favorite. It probably
I
is
feel-
my favorite quantity beer. Like if I'm just gonna drink 1,000 beers, Michelob Ultra.
I feel like I see those in my fridge every once in a while.
You don't get bloated. Like you're just chilling.
That's
yeah,
what
it's
I-
the Gatorade of beers. That's how they promoted it when it first came
Wow.
out. They were like, after you got done running a marathon, you could drink a Michelob Ultra. I was like, why the fuck would I want to do that? I don't want to do anything but drink Gatorade and water after that.
Until you try it and you're like, oh,
It tastes just like water.
holy shit.
Delicious.
But it's only, is there a Michelob and a Michelob Ultra?
There used to
Or-
be there.
Michelob Light?
There used to be
too?
McLight. McLights used to come with the paper around the bottle cap, and you tear it off, and you get a lot of paper with it. And that was a smooth drinking beer as well. I think Mick Ultra might be McLight because you can't find McLights anymore. They came in a glass bottle with the curve, kind of like a Coke bottle, kind of.
So were they just
If you're
lying?
old enough to remember original Michelob Light,
So were they just lying the entire time and saying it was 2 different beers and just like fuse it into one
I
beer
think
now?
I think they introduced Ultra into the market and then like phased out McLights. Yeah,
Oh.
I think so. I don't know. I could be making that up. I'm sure somebody's yelling at their phone right now, telling you with the real truth. Some beer expert.
I don't think they're paying attention to that.
How dare
That
you?
beer.
How dare you? Michelob was a storied name in
Well,
beer production.
the beer snob that we had was shout out to Sosa.
Sos?
Wait. Shout out to Sosa. Because he's not here again for another episode, but he is watching episode 45 of the
as we
Three List.
speak
As
on his
we
TV.
speak. He will get done by the time this episode finally airs as well. But who
And
is
you will
here
hear
in
this
Sosa's
in
Corner? It
2
is
weeks.
Silva. So thank you, Silva Music, for showing up. Producer on site. Last producer was Marlon Wong. Who knows? We might have a guest producer every episode now.
That's crazy.
This is how traditions are born.
Now you gotta make it the Quadist. You have to change all the branding.
The Quadist. Get out of here.
I don't either.
Three list. Keeping
It's
it
out.
The realist here. with the
It's
three
out.
list.
We had
Oh,
we just had a production meeting on air. It's over.
This entire off season, I spent reciting the. Oh yeah, no. This podcast is with our friends, about our friends, for everyone, and that's the slogan that we were trying to
Yeah, that we
figure out the entire
we've
time.
butchered for a long time.
Because it's kind of like bufu, fubu. You know, like it's about our friends.
Happy Halloween! We got a
With
first
our
timer
friends,
out
with our
here.
friends, about our friends.
Do the right thing, buddy.
Do the right thing, buddy.
Oh no.
Yeah, you like that? It's a watch. You like that? What, you got some CDs? Okay.
The way he tosses the CDs. Oh yes, because
It gets into the house.
young Frankenstein is dressed up as kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Who is it?
Warzone.
Kangaroo.
Life cereal. Nobody wants the life cereal.
And Scuba Steve hanging in his pouch. He's not happy. What else
Scuba
he got?
Steve, damn you.
Damn you, Scuba Steve.
Love that movie.
This movie's so good, yo.
I just
And
love,
I love
like,
when we bring it back like this.
He's got a pumpkin outfit with boxing gloves on.
I just love how he just lets him be. Like, he lets him do whatever he wants
Yeah,
to do.
this is how parenting is nowadays too. With all the kids in my program, it seems their parents are just letting them do whatever the hell they want, and they get to my place and there's some structure and they don't like it.
Send them to Silva's house for 2 weeks. They'll become Russian gymnasts.
I was gonna
by
say
the
they'll
end of
become
it.
professional gymnasts.
Yeah. That house, they look fun, but they don't play games. You know, their games are business. You're running an empire over there.
Frankenstein, do that thing I taught you the other day, and I think that might be the first instance of CGI in the history of movies right there in 1999.
You think it's CGI?
Oh God, I hope
We
so.
have the
That's
DVD.
gross.
We can check the deleted scenes for this. It took like 36 takes.
The best part about these movies is all the like late 90s logos on all like the product placement and shit. Like, look at that can of Slice that fucking Sandler's holding right now. That thing's got 45 colors on it for a can of orange soda.
That's crazy.
That's a can of Slice and a bag of like Ruffles, which are owned by the same company.
A tall boy. I was gonna say a tall boy of Pepsi.
Been there. Got pulled over with a tall boy of Pepsi once. No bullshit. I had a tall boy of Pepsi. Like, it had the hard blue can, like a Bud Light. Cop pulled me over.
Stop.
He's like, you know, I'm stopping you. I'm like, no. He goes,
That one touched the ground.
he
That
goes-
one touched the
You
ground.
just openly drinking. I'm like, it's Pepsi. I showed it to him. He was like, oh God, have a nice day. And he walked away.
Wow.
No bullshit. No bullshit. Coral Spring Scouts have very few little things that very little to do. That's kind of shit.
That's Hawkeye precision.
No, it was at a red light. He was next to me.
Oh, okay.
And then he pulled me over like a quarter mile down the road.
Oh, all right.
But I'm just sitting there pounding the Pepsi. And
Yeah.
the guy's like, what?
Cause I'm TNT.
Hey, what are you gonna fucking do about it, pig? Hammer down.
Why is it in a brown paper bag?
God, I only wish. That would have been hilarious. You're just gonna drink in front of me like that? I'm like, Pepsi, dude.
What a reveal that would be too. Show him the. It's a Pepsi. Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
Are you a fucking
Coca-Cola.
rookie? Are you a rookie?
Coca-Cola. Oh, we got Coca-Cola. over here.
Coca-Cola. Vanilla Coca-Cola.
Love vanilla
Whoa.
Coke. Love a good vanilla
Well,
Coke.
all right. Vanilla Coke over Pepsi then.
No, negative.
Whoa.
Negative.
That's
Cherry
crazy.
Coke. Cherry Coke over Pepsi. Cherry Coke is my favorite soda, period.
All right.
But when he gets down to straight colas, Pepsi over Coke.
Coke.
Coca-Cola here. Coca-Cola here.
Pepsi's sweeter. I like it.
This is a Coca-Cola household here. This is where the Cuba Libre was born. If you came here, you've had either a wacky chati or a Cuba Libre, which is, of course, Bacardi Limon.
Hey, it's Chasing
Coke.
Amy.
And Renee. No,
No,
that's not her.
Joey Lauren Adams.
Joey Lauren Adams. Oh, my.
Shout out to every Kevin
Wow.
Smith movie.
And you, yeah. And you had that right.
Shout out to every
There
Kevin
you
Smith movie. She's in every one of them except Clerks.
I just saw that motivational interview with Kevin Smith talking about Clerks
Oh yeah,
and how he just
run yourself into $30,000 credit card debt as long as the movie sells. You're fine. As long as you can find Harvey Weinstein to buy your film, you'll be all right.
what a brilliant flick though.
Oh, the best. Do you like talking?
I think it was what named the greatest indie.
I mean,
film
it's
of all
one of the
time or
greatest
whatever,
indie success stories of all time for sure. Like, they were filming it at night because they were literally in a convenience stop in Red Hook, New Jersey.
So dope.
NEW Jersey, where many murders occurs.
Hey.
Shout out Joe Budden.
Bars. I've been waiting.
Shut the fuck up. It's my favorite meme on Twitter. If somebody says something stupid and somebody else put that in the comments. Shut the fuck up.
I love how his nightlight is live nudes.
Live nudes nightlight.
I can't go to sleep until you say goodnight.
So many Caesar haircuts in the late 90s.
Yes.
Just an aggressive amount of Caesars.
Christopher, do you know why it's called a Caesar haircut?
I do not actually.
Billy?
Julius Caesar wore his hair like that. Allegedly, I don't know how we would know that, but apparently a lot of brush forward short fades in the Roman Empire.
I did not know that.
The basically Julius Caesar was like the Anuel AA of
Oh, my
of
God.
It's
different
not just a clever name for a salad.
time.
You can't have a Caesar salad isn't good for you on a diet. It's a fun fact.
I think what messes up
leafy,
the salad is the
leafy.
dressing
It's
itself.
the 3,000 calories worth of dressing that you're dumping on top of it. Exactly. I'm getting my greens though.
Hidden Valley.
It's the greens, it's the cheese, it's the croutons, it's
Yeah.
the
The bacon bits,
The
it's
chips.
the absolute best.
You sound mad about this.
The full chicken breast
Me?
on top of it.
Yeah.
No, I love it. I'm just saying like
Oh.
that's what kills like the
Yeah, I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm
If you're
mixing it in
going
a
for the
salad.
healthy
Let me
side.
let me get a grilled chicken Caesar. It's like, buddy, it's got more calories than my steak.
yeah,
What are you
literally
doing?
though.
So Silva's the one meal prepping, but you're still kind of.
I'm maintaining, to be honest.
Maintaining. Wow.
Monday, chicken and
You sound
broccoli.
like a 63-year-old.
Tuesdays, chicken and asparagus.
That's 63.
Wednesdays,
I'm holding
chicken
on,
and
I'm
brown
maintaining,
rice.
Yeah. Is that what it sounds like?
Thursday, chicken and couscous. Friday, cheat day.
Couscous is fire.
Friday, cheat day. An entire pizza from Papa John's.
Jeez.
And an entire 2-liter.
Came back with all the calories.
He
just
win, we all
burned.
win.
Eat when we all win.
So maintaining looks like what? Is it what Bill just described there?
I'm sorry, what?
Maintaining.
Yeah.
Is it exactly what Bill just described? Is that kind of like what your meals look like?
I kind of eat like I eat whatever I want, but like
Youth.
I'd say maintaining is like just not eating excessively like of whatever I'm eating.
Yeah.
Fucking, I didn't come here to be judged, Junior. It's my show. Unbelievable.
What it's like to be that age again.
Oh my God. I used to eat entire orders of cheese fries and you could still see my six pack. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Are you even working out anymore for real?
Yeah, fun fact, I'm actually going to the gym with Silva every day. 12
Really?
o'clock. 12 o'clock every day. Never fails.
Silva, your question, where did those push-ups on the golf course come from the other day? Because those were solid push-ups.
From Lenny Tavares.
No bullshit. Lenny had some solid ones. Then when I saw you have to do it after, I was like, my dog is locked in. And people está fuerte. Popeye.
So as the young goat just said, we've been going to the gym every day religiously at 12 o'clock every day.
We're sorry about the lack of a fourth microphone. Every Silva thing. It's not your radio is not broken. We're just pointing our microphones in this direction.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
There it is, the professional.
All right. Anyway, so we've been going to the gym every day at noon. We signed up for the gym, so we've been working out every day. And golf always happens at a time where I get stuck out of not being able to go to the gym. And I've gotten to the point where I'm like starting to see the progress from the gym. So every time I don't go to the gym, I feel like I lose progress, and it bothers me.
Takes 30 days to make a habit.
Yeah. So
Let's have some zebra cakes.
So Lenny called me, and shout out to Lenny. What's up, Lou? He calls me. He's like, hey, we got a 10:45 tea time. I was like, I don't think I could make it. I got to go to the gym at 12. He goes, I got you. You're not going to miss the gym. I was like, how the fuck am I not going to miss the
You're
gym?
only playing 9?
Because we're playing golf, and it takes 4 hours.
Yeah, if you do it right.
We're not pros, dude.
You're at the gym.
And he's like, no. Every tee box, we're going to do 15 push-ups. And I was like, that kind of makes sense. I did the math. It was like 267 push-ups in one round of golf. And I was like, that works. So we legit did 267 push-ups, 15 push-ups every tee box, and it worked out.
Shout out Lenny
Probably
Tavares, man.
Probably going to have to do the same thing tomorrow. Because I'm playing golf at 9:05, and I don't think I'll make it to the gym by noon.
Where do you play golf at? Give them a little shout out. Maybe they'll sponsor us.
Mikasuki Golf and Country.
Shout out Mikasuki.
Shout out Mikasuki. Shout out Lenny Tavares.
Ella quiere que yo la rompa.
Yeah, so bro, we can get into the Spider-Verse of that, because you are my sangre. You are not in this world because of me, but because of pops and moms, and you are related to me because of la sangre.
Blood.
But then,
Blood in, blood out.
like a young Simba,
Love that movie.
I brought you over to where us three here, the sacred ground. Yeah, cut through, bro. This
Yeah,
is
man.
the show. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
man,
me?
this is the show.
I felt confined.
Part of
No,
the
no,
show
this
is
is the
me
show.
and you making faces at each other.
Yeah, this is the show.
There you go.
There you go.
Give the people something to notice.
Silva, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm getting a limer. He's getting a limer. Do you want anything else?
You want a hazy?
I'm gonna pee soon.
Ah,
I'll grab a hazy in a few.
he's gonna take the camera into in the stall with him.
No, I'm gonna wear a hot mic.
A Capri Sun.
I'm gonna wear a hot mic like Leslie Nielsen did.
One
when
of
he was
those little.
peeing.
One of those. That's good. This is Lisa Payne, Naked Gun. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god. Yeah. So young Chris is the blood because of me here, and but like a young Simba, I brought him to where the three of us,
The Pride Land.
Bill, me, and Silva, all really locked in and became gang, fam.
We're drinking
for
over here.
life. And that was, we only call it one thing around here, the AAA. At the AAA, the Heat House. The AAA. I brought you over there like a young Simba to show you what is out here.
As
Everything
We never go there. That is Hialeah.
the light touches. That's how you back there.
as baby Banana Man.
Young little Papi of Potassium himself.
Wait, that was him?
That was baby Banana Man.
Hilarious.
Shout out to baby Plátano right there.
That was
That's
the biggest
funny.
flex I ever
Oh,
had
oh my
in middle
God.
school. Biggest flex ever.
Little
You guys
Banana
know
Man
Banana
himself.
Yeah. I was mini Banana Man, guys.
Shut up.
Still is.
No way.
Right, he still puts it on his resume.
Every time you meet somebody at the arena, he's like, "So what's up, man? How do you like it here?" He's like, "Oh, I've been here before." What do you mean? You know, Banana Man, right? I'm the little one.
That's my uncle, actually, guys.
What a mic drop. Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah, that's my uncle, and I've been him before too. You remember Little Banana Man?
I experienced it.
Shout out to the Heat and shout out to Bernie because it's been for Bernie's birthday.
It was just Bernie's birthday, yeah.
So Bernie and the Heat always have co-signed on that. And the Mini-Me's, one of the greatest clips that we ever have, that we have,
The handshake.
is the handshake that we did post-game with,
With
Dale,
Dale.
and his Mini-Me that game.
I need that video. I need
Shout
to
out.
show Dale that video.
We'll post it. Shout out to Dale, Uptown Dale. His Mini-Me that game, Bill, was, I think, this kid named Frankie.
Frankie.
Is
yes.
that possible?
He had like
I don't
freckles, comb over.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He used to do like little mini hosting gigs and stuff. One of those like youth kid reporters.
Yeah.
Um,
They just had
and
Kids Day.
I think he stayed with it.
They just had Kids Day last week on Sun Sports or whatever. They did all
Yeah.
the same stuff. They had a kid from Kendall call the entire third quarter. He Twittered losing its mind. All right, can we have E-Read back now? When does E-Read come back?
Was the kid like, yo, so Highsmith passed the ball to,
Yeah.
Terry Rozier, bro.
Yeah, there was
And
a
then
lot
he,
of that.
look
He's
at Bam.
The Rozier down the lane.
Damn, bro.
Kick
Oh,
to
we can't say
Duncan.
it? My bad.
Kick to Duncan. No.
And that is Manny Sanchez from Braddock High School.
That clicks. Shout out to Manny Pinheiro.
Oh, my
Gang,
brother.
gang.
That is
Manny P.
You want
at
to shout out?
Amelia's,
You want to shout out
1931.
your high school for winning a state championship in
Oh wow, a 3-peat, right?
yeah, something like that.
Back to back. Christopher Columbus.
shout out the Boozer twins.
Shout out the Boozer twins.
Do the right thing, buddy.
Jay Rich's kid. I wish I knew all of these kids' names. So that
Jay
way I
Rich
could-
as in Josh Richardson?
No,
Oh.
Jason Richardson.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Dunk phenom that
My
we were
God.
talking about last episode with Marvin.
Like, there ain't no way Rook 2's got kids in high school.
No. But shout out to Rook too. Christopher and I saw him out at a little musical convention
Jay Rich.
because Jay Rich DJs.
Yes, he
Produces DJs.
M-Dot taught him everything he knows.
Like I was about to say, he is the Daniel son to M. Dot's Miyagi.
Miyagi-Do karate.
Part of the reason he chose to resign here is because he just wanted to get back with M-Dot.
I think so.
Back in the lab.
I think so. Start a little Swedish House Mafia. Little
Get well soon.
Miami DJ Cartel.
Get well soon.
Wow,
Jay
look
Rich,
at
he's
you.
out for the season. Get Rich.
That's definitely one of my top 5 songs.
Wow.
Swedish House.
Another bold statement.
Swedish House Mafia.
Don't you worry, don't you worry,
Child.
child. Abuela has a plan for you.
I used to think it was Sienna has a plan for you.
Uh-huh. And you're like, who's
I'm like, who's Sienna?
where's Sienna? What's Sienna? Okay.
The fact that when Swedish House Mafia is mentioned and his brain goes to Don't You Worry Child just is a concrete stamp at how young he is.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when you say Swedish House Mafia, in
Oh.
my brain, the only thing happening is bah, bah, bah.
Oh, that's One. That song's called One. That song's
And
called
the
One.
original,
gets
where
it.
it's like just the kick drum going.
Yeah. Where the song was 8 minutes and 14 seconds.
I wanna know your name.
That was a commercial
The beat.
8 minutes of yeah. You're riding this musical wave that's taking you on this journey. What? We
It sounds
were
like the
having-
opening of Dune.
we Dune 2's out.
Yeah.
You went
2 weeks ago.
and
Awesome. You
Crazy.
should all go see it.
yeah.
By the time this comes out, it'll probably be well past $1 billion. It's gonna make
Damn.
$1 billion. They think it's gonna make $1 billion for sure.
A whole Billy.
Because people don't go to the movies anymore. So if you put a movie in theaters that people want to go see, everybody goes to see it.
Yeah, it'll be the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Bob Marley movie.
I heard it was good. I didn't see it.
I saw it twice actually.
Whoa! Shout out to the Chiflados. Shout out to Jamie and Marlon. I don't even know if they watched the movie or saw the movie.
Movie's
My
I
really
have
good.
yet to see it, but
My favorite
There's
Swedish
the,
song is Ray of Solar, Deep Cuts Only. Ray of Solar goes silly hard.
what's that?
My favorite Swedish House Mafia song is Ray of Solar,
Wow.
Deep Cuts Only.
Was he at the Masquerade Motel? What the conversation that I was having with
Nora and Pure played it in her set.
Oof.
I fucking held my fucking phone up to her. I was like, "What is this song?"
Queen, Nora and Pure.
Shazam.
I've seen
Get on
Nora
that.
twice. Can you believe that shit? Shout out Marcelo.
Shout out Marcelo.
I've seen Nora twice.
Dare
At
both
Dare.
times.
Yeah.
Day and night,
No, night both times.
night both times.
Yeah, and now Marcel's gonna be yelling at his radio. He's like, "We did this too." I'm like, I don't remember. Maybe I don't remember, but I've
We
definitely
haven't
seen
gotten
her.
there yet.
I've definitely seen her twice.
Yo, have you seen Nora and Pure? It's a euphoric experience,
Dude,
I have
it's-
yet to see her, but
It's
I've watched
fucking
her
fire,
sets.
dude. Yeah,
Have you
Like-
seen Chami? Chami's fine.
Chami's the shit.
I was
man.
Chami for a bit. You've
yeah.
also seen
I-
Chami,
I-
with
dude, I've
Marcelo.
seen Chami like half a dozen times.
Me and Billy have seen Chami together.
Yeah. I never thought I'd be the DJ guy, man. But hanging out with Marcelo, I've seen
Surprise,
everybody.
surprise.
Shout out Damaged Goods. Shout out
Shout out
fucking.
Damage Good. OB. Wow. Blake Holtzman. Blake Holtzman. He deals a lot with Damaged Goods, with Chami, with Mala Music.
Confessions Records.
You know,
Trying to think of who else
come
I've
on.
seen multiple times that you guys would be. Nervo? I've seen Nervo. a couple
Nervo.
times.
Oh, that's Fam too, man.
Yeah.
Liv and Ollie.
They're fire. Yeah.
Mim. Oh, they're the best.
Yeah. It's
Mim
crazy.
and Liv. Jimmy's birthday at Story, they were DJing. That is when we had Twister Dome. Do you know about Twister Dome?
That I've never heard. No.
Twister Dome is when this was before my time. This is a Jimmy staple that carried over from Vegas over to Liv when he started working at Liv. You basically build a tent on the dance floor
Okay.
while the nightclub is happening.
Okay.
This happens at around like 3:30, 4 a.m. As you're building this tent, like you have security helping like back people up. You have the bussers. Yo, does this thing go here? Yo, no, look. Someone's actually holding up the instructions. It's like, get the fuck out.
Oh, you're like, no, you're literally building a
You're
tent.
literally building a
Okay,
tent.
you're not doing it with like empty bottles and cans.
No,
You're
no,
like
no, no,
literally
an
building a
actual-
tent from like Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yes. And then it's about a 5-minute process. Silva, you know what 5 minutes is like in club time.
2 hours.
It's an eternity. Yes. It's an eternity. No DJ.
It's
is
longer
playing
than Dune
a song
2.
for 5 minutes. It's one of those like, hello, change. Imagine if you heard a song for 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if someone's building a tent while you're dancing.
Which sadly is a common thing nowadays. Silence in the club has become such a
Silence in the club.
Yeah, like you'd be shocked at how many times the club is just silent, and it's just like
Wow.
Like, what are they doing? Are they scrolling? They don't know what they want to do next, or it's just they're trying to.
some of them are scrolling and some of them just want to build suspense. But
Oh,
silence and bomb explosions are like
yeah.
Shout out to Funk Flex. Shout out to 21 Questions. Shout out to Miami Improv. Shout out to DJ M. Dot.
sound right there, and then it's just like
Man.
You get 400
That's-
different answers.
That's something we can get into because the call outs that I've heard from certain DJs If you fuck with Shrek 2, put your hand in the sky. If you know anybody that's left-handed, make some fucking noise.
That is funny.
We did this on your episode. Like, I think we got into it because it is at that point.
Imagine remembering that episode. Imagine having that kind of recall.
The greatest revelation from that episode was jumping into the skating side of everything. And then we ended up watching Brink.
Counting this,
Pumping Suds.
Counting this, and counting the Thrillist Live pop up at Kick Circuit.
Yep.
Silva's got to be going on like 10 hours on the Thrillist.
Incorrect. I actually hold the record for most appearances on the Thrillist.
With
I did
the performance?
I did my episode. I did Kick Circuit Grand Opening. I did the improv for M.Dot's episode.
Right.
And we're back, baby.
That's right.
Episode 46.
Got to be like 10 hours.
If you know a motherfucker who right with his left hand, make some noise right now.
I'm ambidextrous.
Oh! If you know anybody that's ambidextrous, make some noise.
Your mama cook you dinner today, make some noise.
If you got a little pee on your pants from coming out of the bathroom, shout it out, make some noise right now.
You went to the bathroom and peed on a little bag of cocaine, put the hands up.
If you Venmo'd the bathroom attendant $5, make some goddamn noise.
Even though you took 19 sprays of the Versace Arrows.
If you wearing Calvin Klein's Eternity, make some noise.
If you're wearing Draquan Noir, it's time to schedule that colonoscopy.
Chris, favorite cologne?
Cool water.
Creed event.
Shout out to Andrew Scott Marshall.
Shout out to my
Not
dad
Creed the
for putting
band,
me
but
on.
Not again. Not again.
Not again.
Not again. We can't do another
We're not
Creed
doing that
episode.
again,
I
no.
can't do it. Cannot do it. It's got to be at least another year.
Can you
Hello, my friend. We meet again.
Chris, if you would have grown up with these commercials that used to just take over 2 a.m. with the
Welcome to School of Rock. 45 cuts on 5 CDs.
I do anything. You're listening to the greatest hits of.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
Why did that sound so good though?
I'm a really good singer. I'm a
You
vocalist.
didn't grow up watching even TV, really, right? Like,
Yeah.
sorry, we gotta mute you, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news from El Portal.
Junior coming at you from the Stoop 97.9 Thrillist Sports Report. I don't have a score to give you, and I was hoping this would be the Jets actually signing somebody in free agency, which has not happened yet. We're going on 12 hours. No. The big news on my ESPN alert right now, Victor Wembanyama got dunked on. It was Tracy Jackson Davis. I don't know who that guy plays for, but he yammed it on 7'4" Victor Wembanyama. The dunk is going to live forever, or at least until the end of the night we can find something else to do. If you're blowing down the highway right now, put your goddamn windows down, put on the newest, hottest Taylor Swift track you can find, and enjoy the ride home. For the love of God, be safe. Back to you, Junior!
Oh, Billy, we're back, baby. That is a Thrillist Sports update.
That is
from
7-9 Thrillist Radio in your earballs. 85 degrees in the Magic City.
That feels good. Chris, you just witnessed it in the flesh, baby.
The first one of the new season because I fucked it up
Welcome
so
back.
bad last week.
So, yeah,
Anyway.
if you know anybody with a passport, make some noise.
If your parents ever bought one of those 8 CD collections, put your hands in the air.
You didn't grow up with TV like that, right? You kind of grew up more with streaming?
No, I would say I grew up with TV. I would say I used to wake up in the middle of the night and just see like
We're talking about the cable, Not the actual device.
No, the cable. Like I would wake up.
The cable.
Like I would wake up like at 3, 4 in the morning and just see
Charmed.
this guy's name George Lopez just jumping up and down.
Wow. I just saw a meme that's probably from your childhood.
Yeah, on
It says,
Nickelodeon.
I used to wake up at 4 in the morning and see the big head reenactments
Yeah.
of the George Lopez show when they would do the flashbacks. That was a brilliant way of doing that. Did you watch it? Yeah. All right. I didn't know if this was a one-on-one here, you know? That's brilliant. I thought you were going to say, no, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and see a little booby or something on Girls Gone Wild. That was our childhood. That was our childhood. And the infomercials. It'd be like Motown or like the rock and roll classics. Or now that's what I call music volume.
It was the 70s Disco Fever pack.
Oh, my God.
5 CDs, Earth, Wind & Fire, the Bee Gees, Casey and the Sunshine Band, everything.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I used to wake up in the middle of the night
La
too.
música a mi tiempo.
When I used to wake up in the middle of the night too, I used to see like those for just $25. You could purchase 20 CDs.
Yep.
And
For a penny.
literally,
And then you would claim
and it would
ignorance.
just be like classical music.
My dad has so many of those.
classical music like
He has
Pearl
the
Jam.
classical music one. He bought the Pure Moods with Enya.
Sa, Januar. Boom, 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 boom. An enigma.
Celtic Mood. Also like part of that CD thing. Damn, bro. Burn CDs? Did you guys have burn CDs? No. Of course not.
I don't think so.
I don't even like that song anymore. I know, pal. That's not it.
MP3s.
I wipe my own ass. I wipe my own
But I
ass.
wipe my own ass. That's, oh, there it is. Yep, Waterworks.
Yeah,
Look at the
would've been
acting.
crying.
Look at the acting out of Sandler. My God.
Sandler's just really good at being a human.
At this point, he was not good at acting.
No.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems
would be able to
is,
act.
is wow.
I think that movie was great.
It's great, but I'll never watch it again. The anxiety.
The anxiety. That's why Silva doesn't like it. He doesn't deal with his anxiety. That's why.
Escucha vagueyo.
Yo, qué divo.
If you get psoriasis from stress, it's time to schedule your
Yep.
colonoscopy.
You saw this live.
Billy moisturizes. He might have something to help you. Harry's.
It's just
Harry's.
Lubriderm, and I only got one because I got a tattoo, and the guy told me get Lubriderm, and that was it. That was the only reason I have Lubriderm.
What the hell is the shit that they gave me?
Bomb.
Chlorophyll. More like chlorophyll. No, it was like some Aquaphor.
Aquaphor.
That's what they gave me for the tats.
My guy was
What
old.
do you got?
My guy was old school. He was like Gold Bar, Dial Soap,
Yes.
Lubriderm.
That's what I said.
That's all he said. He was just
My
like,
guy said, the yellow soap from Dial
yeah.
and Lubriderm.
That was it. That's all. He's like, that's all you need. He's like showing me his sleeves. He's like, you see how these still look amazing? These are all like 20 years old. He's like, that's all you need. I'm like, all right, man, I got you. Thank you for being nice to me as a first timer.
So what do? You just like literally go home
Rub
and
it
just-
in.
So I hadn't been good about keeping it moisturized or whatever, but since I started using it on my face, now it's just part of the process. Like I'll smear it over my face, and then when I'm done, I just whatever excess gets on put it on.
Okay.
This, try to keep this alive. So it's time for a new one, Silva. Time for a new one. You got a guy? No, you always got a guy. You got a guy for everything.
I am a Renaissance man, Billy.
He is a Renaissance man. I say that about him all the time because he's a DJ and he does all like the artsy fartsy DJ and shit. And he's a great singer and he's gonna fucking sell out 601 one day. But also amazing golfer. Pisses me off when I watch his golf swing. I'm like, the fuck, you can't do everything.
skateboarder.
You can't do everything.
Shout out to the Rook, Luica. He's also one of the Swiss Army knives kings of random talents and stuff.
Flies an airplane.
Is Luica
Flies an airplane, yeah.
Is Luica living here in Miami or no?
He's in Pines. He's at the townhouse. You went to the townhouse.
He
in
executive
Pines.
produced our preview episode
Yes,
for this
yes,
season.
the
I
mess
have not
around.
Seen him in forever. Actually, I missed that guy.
I don't know if the pigeon has reached him yet with the $5 or not. But we need to get that to him stat. Shout out to the Rook. Shout out to Luica.
It's now $8.50 with interest.
We miss him. We love him. And he was the second guest on the second season. 2-2 right there.
That's right.
Oof. And then Dale. Or no, it was Dale second.
You're better at this than I am. I don't remember what happened last week. I can't remember who was a guest 2 episodes ago. It was your boy. I'm sorry, it was Rockwell. Before that,
Risa first, Dale second, the Rook third. There it is.
you're cheating though. You're looking at the pictures.
Yeah, well,
I
cheat, Baba. What's the best way you've ever cheated? I'll tell you right now. Boom. I
2 chicks at the same time.
recreated the
Whoa.
label on the Gatorade bottles. I recreated the label with all the ingredients as the answers, and I wrapped a Gatorade bottle.
How long did it take you to do that?
Yeah, you could have just learned the lesson. You could have just learned whatever lesson you were avoiding at that time.
I had the answer sheet, and literally I had someone that knew Photoshop that literally just left it ready for me.
That's crazy.
Christopher Columbus High School.
What a time.
Skating through life.
What a time.
That's why we can't win the ACC.
And when I got my Tommy John surgery, I had to take my finals.
Thomas Jonathan.
Thomas Jonathan surgery. And I had to take my finals in a sling. And I used to write lefty, and then ambidextrous. I had to learn how to write with my right.
If you learn how to write with your right, throw your hands in the motherfucking sky.
Yo, if you ever had to learn something opposite than yourself, make some motherfucking noise.
Nice.
So I
Nice.
noise.
Nice.
And I had the answers wrapped in my sling. So
They
kinda
couldn't
one of
really
those
tell you
things-
anything, right?
Yeah.
Of course. It's kind of smart.
But those were
Chris,
the
you're
Gatorade
still
bottle
in
was
high
over
school.
and
How do
over.
you cheat?
well, now it's different.
Nah,
Chat
it's been-
GPT.
it's been 4 years.
4 whole years?
Graduated 21.
God.
3 years.
Oi.
Gross.
Oi. You were born in
Yeah.
03?
Yeah.
That's
Graduated at 17 years old.
what a guy. A prodigy
Oh,
here. Look-
genius.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
super
Wow,
genius.
look at that. What a prodigy.
Love it.
Went to the same high school twice. Wow. What a legend. What a legend. What a legendary move. Shout out to
Braddock, man.
shout out to Braddock.
Everybody in
Braddock.
my family went to Braddock.
Everyone in Miami went to Braddock.
Jeez, man.
G. Holmes Braddock.
And W.R. Thomas, too. My
Yo,
parents
home
both went
of
to
W.R. Thomas right here. Tigers. When I went there, it was like a C- school. It's a magnet school now.
Yeah,
This
now
place
it's-
is magnificent.
Yeah, my sister goes there now.
Magnificent.
Shout
wow.
out Brianna.
Shout out Bree Bree. Queen Bree.
She's 13 years old now.
Queen Bree. Oh, my youngin's growing. Braddock. Braddock and Ferguson, right?
Yeah, I went to Braddock and Ferg.
Manny is a Manny P in the place to be is a
He's a-
product of Ferguson.
he's a
Ferguson
Falcon.
Falcons.
The
Yeah.
Falcon.
And Braddock. Damn, so 03, we can go back to that because your favorite number is
3.
number 3 because you were born in 03, and not only that, you were born with your favorite player being drafted
Same year.
into the city that you are from.
And
that
he
is-
was Dwayne Wade.
Wade Jones.
Remember that? There, baby.
He's got the will to win. And
Dwayne-
his name is Wade.
And he happened to be number 3, too.
Dwayne Tyrone Wade. Your favorite player.
Did you see
Let's see this. What's question number 3 here on the 3 list questionnaire?
Oh, we got this thing back from Family Fest last year.
Here we go. Question number 3.
Man, all kinds of goodies in that box.
Oh, I think I know what's coming.
Nope. This is
He's
off
seen the
cuff
video.
here.
He's watched the video on YouTube.
Well, shit. If you can memorize all.
No, I didn't memorize it, but I remember you texting me, hey, be
Oh,
ready.
no. This isn't that.
All
This
right,
isn't
all
that.
right.
That's end of the show. This is number 3 here. What is the first birthday gift that you remember?
We didn't ask anybody that question. Nobody pulled 3.
I don't think anyone pulled a 3.
First birthday gift that I
First
remember.
birthday gift that you can remember getting. Like,
Oh, man, I got this.
I'd probably say like first like iPod maybe.
do you remember what birthday?
I don't.
Or what
I don't
iPod?
think so.
Or you just remember opening it and being
I
like,
remember
"Holy
open-
shit.
I remember
How the
opening
hell
up
did
an
we get
iPod.
this?
I remember opening up an iPod, but I don't know who it was from, and I don't know what birthday I got it from.
You blacked out.
So happy.
And
The most
how
recent.
the hell do you not remember what iPod though? I can remember that. Oh, maybe I don't remember.
I know
who
it was
got
like
from or
it
whatever,
was
but
it was like those long rectangle ones. Like it was
It's funny, long rectangle one, but also the Nano was. This was the Nano. Yeah. This is literally the size of the Nano.
It was a lot bigger than that, but it was very slim and thin, and it was just like a rectangle, and it had the home screen, and that's it.
Video.
I
They
don't
have a
think
little
so.
video
I don't think
the
so.
Nano
I
had-
don't
I
think
don't think they had. The Nano had.
I don't think it had video. No, I don't even think I had a camera on it.
What the one that I can remember for you is when you got your first cell phone.
I remember that. That was gonna be my second
This guy got his first cell phone.
at 13, I think.
13, yeah, probably.
And I got it in
a birthday cake. Inside of the cake.
which was the craziest thing ever. Inside of the cake? Yes.
They put it in a Ziploc,
Damn.
and
They
then they
stuffed
put
it
it
in the
inside the cake, and then they started calling him, and everyone doing the, oh,
Hey, on the top.
hey,
Yes.
you hear something? Hello?
Why is the cake vibrating?
Hello? Wait.
It was an LG.
No, mine nothing. Hey, yeah. Hold on.
pero, Christopher, coge la bolsa, sácalo. ¿Qué?
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué pasó ahí? Boom.
And that's
Yeah, it
when
was
I
like a
bro.
some sort of probably Kyocera Metro PCS.
It was some. I think it was an LG. Like you would tap it from the back and it would turn on.
Ooh, you gotta warm it up. Preheat the
I
oven.
was the happiest kid alive with a blue case on it. That's greatest
Bro.
memory I have for sure with that
I love
phone.
that. Couldn't call anyone? Oh, yo, let me call you back after 9 or on weekends.
only at 9.
Yeah.
No, that was Metro, so that was free range. IE. He was born in a good time. Bill, you said you remember yours? Or you remember one?
Fucking Castle Grayskull from He-Man. Yeah, 86.
We're mentioning He-Man cartoons.
Yeah.
But wow.
Yeah, Castle Grayskull had a little pit in the throne room. You dropped the fucking bad guys through there and shit, and the mouth came down. You open it up, and it was a whole like action playset on the inside. You had to have figures sold separately, obviously, but I had plenty of those. Don't worry about that.
You're mind blown.
Yeah,
You're mind blown opening that.
that was the
seeing
shit.
Damn.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So you got something you remember? Yeah. You're emotional there. Toma.
I mean, the one that I remember the furthest back was I think I was turning 8 years old, and one of the kids that I had invited to my birthday party bought me a fucking microscope,
Nice.
like one of those kid microscopes. Like you remember Discovery Channel used to like sell toys and shit.
Yeah.
It was a microscope. I was like, holy shit!
I'm gonna be a doctor now.
And I would just look around the house for the smallest things to look in.
I'm gonna be
That's
a
it.
paleontologist.
Let me look at this booger. see
I'm
what's
gonna
really in there.
cure cancer
I'm gonna
right here.
discover fossils.
Archaeologist.
But that's I think that's the one that I remember.
Roy G.
The
Biv.
furthest back. Roy G. Biv.
Yo, deep cut only.
Roy G. Biv. Shout out Mr. Brownman, W.R. Thomas.
Wow.
Science teacher.
I got to shout out Mr. Jones, or as we used to call him, Brother Jones. Brother Jones. And we used to play the theme from Shaft on a boombox and bring it in with these, bro, what battery is that? The fat battery that we used to have in the boomboxes.
Oh, like a D battery?
Is it?
Yeah, I think
it's
those
not
are
the
the fat ones.
rectangular ones. It was like
No,
the tiny.
no,
the
those are
little
B's,
barrels.
aren't they? The rectangular ones are B batteries, maybe. And then all the little like ones that we
I
are
used to
like
get
A's.
those for the mics. All
So
the
like the
time.
D batteries are those big ones.
So what are those mics? Use the B batteries, like under the mics that you plug in with the two little.
You
things?
just jam 2 D batteries in there, and they fucking go to. Actually, it's probably like double
B
A's now.
batteries
Yeah,
for the microphones.
yeah. The standard D batteries were back in the day. Was for the bigger ones.
But the fat ones from the boombox were insane. That looked like,
back in the day. It was like a fucking drill. You had to put a 12 volt in.
Mm-hmm.
bro, you needed a toolbox to unlock and change the batteries on things. And those batteries were legendary because you would take them off and they had this like white powder on them because they got used
Yeah, they would
way
they,
too much.
They would like melt out. Oh, shit. Is there anything scary when you open up a battery compartment and all that shit just falls out of there because it hadn't been changed in decades?
You're like hitting it
Oh
out,
my
like,
god.
and then you have your dad probably being like, "Oh, just see if it still works. Put your tongue on it." Did you see what just fell off this thing, bro? Gross. No. 2003. Damn, that's my freshman year. Wow, what a time. Shout out to Santi.
I
Shout out to
Santi.
Justin. Shout out to Christopher Columbus.
Joe Carter.
3 in a row.
6 years ago, Joe Carter.
Toronto.
Mitch Williams. We flew up for the night.
So 03. Bill, what was happening 03?
The Marlins won the World Series.
Marlins won the World Series. What a time to be born. What a time to be alive. You were at the game?
I was at that World Series.
You were at the game.
I still have the tickets. I don't know if you guys remember it, but there was a TV moment where they showed fans on the balcony, and there was a group of fans that had a sign that said, "That was me."
Nice. It's probably on the DVD.
Always in the spotlight.
That was me. My dad had that sign made, and he camped out outside of the Marlins store on 8th Street
Yeah.
and Lejeune.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lejeune?
The fucking
Marlins
line-
in Miami.
Yes, that's
The Marlins in Miami store.
Because the stadium was
Shout
they
out
were
to
they were at Jorabi at the
Marlins.
time.
Shout out to Juani. Shout out to Chuchi. Damn, bro. What a time. 03 and that team.
Yep. Yep. The Marlins that June was the Marlins win the World Series. Or sorry, not June. That June the Heat draft Wade. And then in October the Marlins win the World Series. We had to go. We had to go in 03. We had it cooking.
Gross. So you're born into a baseball family. We know this already because I come from the same family. So Marlins were going to be in your DNA too in baseball. Pretty cool to be born with the World Series champions.
Let's play ball. It's game
No,
day.
we can't do it again.
Shit. Sorry, you're wrong.
Scott Stepp.
Motherfucker.
But you also sadly that you were born with the World Series.
And that was it.
And that was also
That was the
last
peak.
time-
It hasn't been good since
the
then.
last time that they won.
It hasn't been good since. Two uniform
but
changes, ownership changes, stadium changes.
You were born with the drafting of D Wade. And then the fun really started happening on Biscayne Boulevard. 3 championships after that.
And that's
You
like
witnessed all of them.
yeah, I was gonna say that's like your developmental. You're like 8, 9, 10 years old. That's
Yeah.
fucking
So
awesome.
you barely had to suffer.
When sports is the most important when you're like in your like elementary, middle school years, it's like sports is the most important thing. Your entire personality.
Is literally sports.
Yeah.
So
If you're cool, I mean, maybe you could be reading books or something, but I don't know. I don't know about all that. Right.
wow.
Right.
Rebel.
Sitting in
loser,
a corner
get outta
playing a
here.
guitar, getting mad at all the jocks.
No, you. So what was it like growing up? You know, firsthand POV on your end, because obviously, yes, there was sports surrounding, but from your POV, what was your life like growing up then?
I mean, it definitely had a lot. Like sports was definitely in it. I mean, since I was little, I really, really loved music, and music was everything to me. And besides those two things, really sports and music.
The sports influence was just in our DNA. The music, was that also through mom and dad on your own?
I would say my parents had a very big influence on me liking music. And since my dad came, like when he was 3 from Cuba, and my mom being born here, I grew up listening to freestyle, like
Damn.
80s,
Listen
90s
to that.
R&B.
Listen to that.
So like,
truth is believe.
so like that's what like
You're my
Diamond girl. Yes. Yes. Ooh, oh, diamond. You're going to get the whole episode flagged again. I'm going to do it again.
so like when people are like, yo, how do you know that song, or how do you know that song? You're literally born in 03. Like you don't know anything. It's because of them.
Fact,
It's because of them. Everything I listened to, everything I heard,
you're an old soul.
100%.
And I believe, I think it was 02 or 03. This guy over here also, I think, dropped College Dropout.
Oh, okay. I thought you were pointing at the Deion Sanders. But you're pointing at Kanye.
Kanye's College Dropout here in the corner.
I was going to say, Deion was retired by 03.
I think that's around like 02, 03, or 4.
I'll tell you right now.
Is it 08? Is it 04?
God no. God no.
There you go. 08 and 0 Heartbreaks.
This was
2004.
There you go.
College Dropout.
2004, yeah.
There you go.
That would have been amazing if it was 2003.
Well, he was coming out right at that same time though. That's what I'm saying. Like it was probably like 03, 04. He's from the 03 draft class too.
Through the Wire was out already in 03.
So there you go. Music connection there. That was your music connection. So mom was freestyle.
Coming up next on the Three List, that is your music connection.
It's like a
Everything is a
like a-
segment.
zodiac reading or something like.
What's your music? We're gonna designate it for you here on the Three
Three
List.
List.
Your freestyle comes from mom. Pops.
Mom is more like freestyle and like Sade and like
Oof.
music like that. My dad is more like hip hop, Biggie, Nas, Tupac,
Oof.
2 Live Crew, Wu Tang,
Oof.
all
Best of
those
both
all those
worlds.
type of people.
Shout out to M. Dot during Miami night last week at the Heat game. He played Poison Clan, which is such a fucking deep cut.
Shout out to JT Money.
They were like a satellite of 2 Live Crew, Poison Clan. And they had the one song. They dance all night, dance sucker, dance sucker now.
Shout out to the Heat. Shout out to 305 Day because that was incredible.
It's also the last time we've won a game, Junior. A 4-game losing streak right now.
Don't worry.
Fuck.
Playoff Jimmy is coming.
I thought he was
Jimmy
already
is
here when we lost to the Wizards.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I hope
He's
so.
en route. He's en route.
He's got silly hair and missing 3-pointers to win games. And I'm not talking about the Heat Wentz. I'm talking about the rockin' rough and stuff with his Afro puff last night. Damn it.
He's trying things out, all right?
That's fine.
And we got time.
Going through some stuff.
We got time. So, mom and dad's influence with music. Yours is what then? Coming out of that, your own style and everything. Kanye's an influence. Hip hop, you got some.
I feel like I got like everything in me. Like
Well, you had a little Swedish House
Versatile.
Mafia there, you know.
versatile from like even like Spanish, like every type of Spanish, like salsa, bachata, rap, everything really.
Chamaquito romántico here.
Aventura, shout out Aventura.
Yo, shout out
Silver
Romeo
knows.
Santos.
Silver knows I love Aventura.
You really are romantic, dog. You're a little romantic. That's who you are.
El romántico.
The bass in the voice. That's what we needed to hear there.
Oh, it's
That's what we
tonight,
needed to hear.
Freddie Cruz on the Power of Hour.
The Quiet Storm. The Quiet Storm.
I'm sorry, Freddie Cruz. You would never do the Power Love Hour. I'm
He
thinking
was,
about last week's episode. My
DJ
bad.
Def. Shout out to Marty Music. Marty. No, that was DJ Def on the Power
On
Love
the
Hour.
Quiet Storm, Freddie Cruz.
Quiet Storm.
Here's
He was a-
SWV with Weak.
Caribbean Vampire. Yeah, and the rain happening behind
Always.
the thunderstorm.
Which I thought was the coolest, most unique shit ever. And then that the Mobb Deep remix came out with Lil' Kim. It's called Quiet Storm, and they're rapping over the rain falling
Yeah.
down. I was like, oh, every city has a quiet storm on their urban contemporary radio station. And that's why radio is dead. Nobody had any original ideas.
Nope, and that's why everyone has a podcast like we do here.
Damn right. Coming up next.
But this is the best one.
Thank you.
Damn. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And speaking of the best one,
95% of podcasts don't get past the first episode.
and yet here we
Woohoo!
are, season 3,
That's right.
episode 2 of season 3, episode 46
Season
with Diaz
3,
Flakes.
correct?
Season
3.
Season 3.
3.
And technically, this is the 3rd episode because we did the mess around.
Yeah.
Then episode 1, which was episode 45 with Marvin. The 3rd one, episode 46.
We need to make our
with me.
process a little bit more confusing, Junior.
Three.
You've got the 3-list
I want
pop-ups.
everyone
You've got
to
3-list
have
on the road.
the Zach Galifianakis algorithms happening.
The Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
And the-
like
yeah.
rubber bands on the wall.
Charlie Day. Just
Charlie Day. Jeez.
Well, getting to the best podcast, I want to talk to one of the best shooters in town right now. The evolution of your game. You came from the sports. You
I wasn't
came
familiar with your game.
with the music, but I wasn't familiar with your game. Put me on, player. Put me on, Playboy. You developed quite an interest, quite a passion, and quite a following right now in the world of photography.
I was trying to think of the fancy word for it too, but I couldn't do it. You go ahead and just say photography. We done with it.
Photography. Say the whole thing. Photography.
Photography.
Production, video, and visual production, photography, and a little bit of curation as well. You know, you've developed that. No, I want this like this. The producer director's eye.
Yeah.
how did you get bit by this? Because again, originally, you know, you were bouncing around with sports. Music's always been a passion. You didn't really play music, you know, just
More passion.
You gave me
More
you
passion.
gave me the DJ set, but I didn't really do
I gave you a
anything
little
with that.
DJ set. And yeah, I mean, you're just big fan, and more than that, it's a big part of your life.
Yeah,
you
I'd
connect to it on an emotional level, deep level, spiritual level. Like,
100%. Like
yeah.
the first thing I do when I wake up is turn that $500 speaker that my father gifted me for Christmas and blast the shit out of that music when I shower,
Circle.
when I cook, everything.
do you start it off with the same song every time, or do you mix it up?
I definitely mix it up. It'll be some days where straight Spanish, other days straight Bob Marley, other days
Different
it
vibe,
just-
yeah.
yeah,
You're
versatile.
feeling the vibe. Sports, we covered. You know, you grew up playing and influenced by baseball, basketball, all around that.
Right.
Music, huge influence. But now that photography is, I mean, your job. You know, like you're like building this brand, this company around what you're doing.
Right.
Where did this first begin? What was like the first time that you got bit by that bug per se?
So it kind of started with my cousin.
Niño, ponte el micrófono aquí.
Ay,
Habla bien.
disculpa, señor,
Ño,
disculpa.
ño, brother.
It kind of had to do with my cousin. Shout out Justin. Me and him kind of wanted to both like create like content, like have a YouTube channel, and I kind of made the sacrifice by moving all the way to North Carolina to be with him to kind of make that happen. And
Tar Heel State.
we made a couple videos like gym stuff, like fitness stuff. That's what we wanted to do. But time passed, and like we both really weren't on the same page. We weren't really seeing like eye to eye. So I had moved back. But a part of me like recording those videos was like what if I just stay behind the camera? Because I generally liked like recording and like getting angles and like editing and all that stuff rather than me being the one in front of the camera. And then when I came back down to Miami, I was watching a bunch of like YouTube videos on like photography and like videography, and I saw Gabriel. Shout out Gabriel.
Shout out Gabriel.
Russo.
Mad Club Media. The Three-less at Family Fest. Gabriel. Mad Club Media.
3 hours of footage, 12 minutes of video.
We knew that was going to happen. That's how
We
it works,
knew. We
baby.
said it multiple times.
Longest day ever. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, Miami Heat. Thank you, Steve Stowe. Thank you.
So I would say I saw a lot of Gabriel's work, and I guess I'd say I got inspired because I saw he had his own like media company and all the stuff that he was doing. And then that's when I think I told you about it. I don't remember. And I think you had told Steph or something like that. And that's when I think the bite of the spider was you giving me that camera that you knew it was messed up. But the stuff that I pulled out of that camera when I started shooting.
Well, not me, because I'm a fan. I really don't know about this, right?
Right.
Steph
is
a great photographer, has a great eye. She knows about this. It was her camera, and she's like, wait, how did you do this with that? It was broken. Like,
yeah, because I remember I was using the camera, and I started taking pictures of cars, and then I took the camera to the gym, started taking of like my boys when they would work out, and one day it just stopped working on me. And then that's like when I brought it back to you guys. But then when I showed you guys the pictures, you're like,
yeah,
wow,
nuts.
Knowing like it was kind of messed up.
Was not expecting that at all.
I wasn't either, to be honest. I really wasn't. I really wasn't.
With Justin in North Carolina, were you taking pictures?
Not
really like that.
Not really pictures, but just more like video.
Vlogging or whatever.
Yeah.
And the camera that you were using wasn't really it was
just
photo picture.
phone.
A photo. Oh, wow.
Straight phone.
Damn. So this was your first. Oh, great story. Here we go. And it gives me time to go to the bathroom too. Perfect. Take it away, Bill.
Coming at you, 97.9 Thrillist Sports Report. This will be of no use to any of you people, but it makes me happy. The friggin' Jets are off the schneid. They finally signed somebody in free agency. They've signed Baltimore Ravens guard John Simpson, a left guard, to a 2-year contract. Thank God, because our quarterback is 42 damn years old and coming off an Achilles injury. We desperately need offensive line help. They waited all friggin' day while I watched good offensive linemen after good offensive linemen get signed, but they finally did it. John Simpson, a 2-year deal worth $19.5 million, but we remind you, NFL contracts aren't worth the paper they're printed on. So all that matters is the signing bonus and the guarantee. So who knows how much he's making, but I don't care. Protect Aaron Rodgers' narrow, delicate ass. Oh, God, if you're on the highway zooming around at 74 degrees, put those windows down and enjoy it. This has been your 97.9 Thrillist Sports Report. I remembered I was supposed to go to the end of the music, but will Junior make it back in here from pissing? He will! That's been your 97.9 Thrillist update. The Jets got a guard. We're off the schneid. Jets, 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 Jets. And if you don't like it, you can watch the video.
All right, Bill. That was your 97.3.
How long is that music so I can prepare the next time again? It's only been doing it for 2 years.
I don't know.
It's like 90 seconds.
What does Cat Williams run the 40 time in?
4.97, my ass.
Then that's what it was. Then. Show it to him.
As an old who used to run pretty good 40s.
You played a little ball.
I played a little ball. The fact that this guy ran a fucking 4.97 at 52, I need to see the timing on that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But if he did, God bless him.
But what's crazy is that it just validates his statement.
Right.
Of running a 4 whatever.
He said he ran a 4.2. That's like NFL wide receiver speed, but
he didn't have NFL wide receiver stature.
No. But
he's shorter than Noel Devine.
I don't think I could bust 7 right now. I don't think I could run like a 6'9". I don't think if I ran a 40, if I even made it to 40 yards without something exploding.
Shout out to the group chat. The last time that I ran a sprint was at the race that the group chat had, the debacle at Tropical.
Yeah.
And I pulled my hamstring for the first time ever.
There you go. It's a terrifying
running
feeling.
Like a 40-yard dash.
That scene. God damn. The scene where the kid sucks his spit back up. It's fucking gross.
See, and this is the behind the scenes where they're showing you that it wasn't CGI.
That's terrible.
It's just great practice.
Look at Jon Stewart's hair. It's amazing. 1999 hair. Sorry. All right, Chris, get back to your photos.
Yes.
Sorry. We have bits here that we have to get
legendary. Well, shout out to Legendary. Shout out to George Motto.
Shout out George Motto, the
I'm going to
man.
be with George Motto this weekend at Rolling Loud.
Rolling
This
Loud.
upcoming week.
Every mumble rapper you know is going to be there.
Inglewood, California.
Inglewood, always up to no good.
Loud.
Even Hollywood trying to get a piece.
I'll bring you and Manny P some merch back. Don't worry.
Merch.
We got you.
Why does the director of this movie, Dennis Dugan, look like Tony Hawk?
He looks like Tony Hawk and Steve Buscemi.
If Tony Hawk and Steve Buscemi had sex, they would look like Dennis Dugan.
Wait, it kind of looks like the dad too. The dad that didn't want to give him the candy.
Okay, maybe he cameoed himself. Maybe he threw himself in the film.
Is that the same guy?
I don't know.
That's an even better question.
It's not important.
Hip hop.
Hip hop anonymous.
Fish.
Damn it! You give him the easy ones.
Fish.
Lamb and tuna
Pony?
fish.
Heap.
Hooters.
All right.
You
so
guys,
back
it's
to
amazing.
shooting.
You guys wear the same size
Back
T-shirt.
to shooting.
Oh, we drink alcohol in this podcast, everybody, but we are not a sports podcast.
We're drinking a little something. Not a sports podcast.
Despite what just
Not
happened.
a sports podcast. So, yes, you get bit by this bug. And what is the first time that you are shooting? Is it with the cars?
Yeah, definitely the cars. That's what I started off with when I had go to buy my first
What did you
camera.
post to get that? You get me? Like, how did you even get the cars?
Well, I kind of started off by going to car meets, which I used to do just for fun. And then when I realized, like, instead of just going for fun, why don't I just bring my camera? And then
Get something out of it.
yeah, I started taking pictures of all the cars at the car meets, and then most of the guys who have like the riced up cars and all the stuff done to it, they usually have their Instagram like in the back of the window. And whenever I would post, if I would post their car, I would just tag them, and it would eventually like get back to me, and my stuff would get reposted, and people would see the pictures and they'll like it.
So first you developed this little name in the
Automotive.
auto community. Bill, did you see any of his work? Are you a part of any of those Fast and the Furious communities or anything?
What, me? No. Why?
Die-hard Fast and Furious fan here.
He's got Toretto's car outside.
Yeah. Well, Toretto has the Hellcat. I don't, but
When you're here, your family.
that's right.
It's
Doesn't matter
it's
if
a
it's by an
crossover
inch.
of Olive Garden and Fast and Furious right there.
Doesn't matter if it's an inch or a mile.
Winning's winning. You almost had me. You never had me. You never had your car.
The youngest-
Bullshit. Nobody likes the tuna here.
Bullshit, asshole. No one likes it.
All right, so you're doing cars, shooting cars,
Right.
and then where do you move on from there?
From there, I kept staying with cars until I think the first person I've ever shot performing, or a performer, or anybody singing or anything like that, is the man sitting right across from me.
Silver music.
This guy, again.
You know what we got to do? We got to make it our mission in the next year. We have to get a Silva music track on the GTA 6 soundtrack. Because I definitely want to drive around blowing up fucking ambulances full of children to something. Yeah, to Silva.
I don't think you can fathom how life-changing that would be.
Yeah, that would be the end of it. People would be listening to that song on a loop. Yeah.
It's just in the background and just.
I would retire as GTA 6 guy.
This is the city that never sleeps. Welcome to Miami, Florida.
Rockstar Games presents.
Franklin. Get out the car, bitch.
Get out of here.
You know it's a female protagonist this time. It's actually, there's two protagonists, but the first one,
doing like a Bonnie and Clyde.
yeah,
right?
it's like a Bonnie and Clyde
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I like that.
I just want to run around a spicy
That
little
would be-
Latina on South Beach, just blowing people away. It'll be awesome. Not blowing people. We're a very progressive podcast here. We would never say that, but
I would love to have a Silva track on one of those radio stations because that's like one of those deep cut things.
Yeah.
Like, that's the type of fame that you would want to have. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, oh, you played this game? Obviously.
I heard most of
Go to this radio.
most
pull up
of Kendrick Lamar's
Music
first
through
album
GTA.
on GTA 5.
Yeah.
So like that's how you would fucking
Yeah. You pull up to Los Santos Customs and it's Sedúceme.
Hey Bobby, I fix your car today, man. Dang, there's a lot of bullet holes in that motherfucker, eh?
GTA 6 is going to be Senor Stereo. And just, Bobby, how much is this going to cost me, aquí? Senor Stereo.
Because the thing is, I change the radio, the compressor, the air conditioner might break, and then I gotta change it for another $1,600. And you gotta make sure you buy it from the dealer, because if you don't buy it from the dealer, it's gonna break the alternator. You break the alternator, and then we all eat some shit.
You break the
The
alternator.
alternator.
Imagínate, see you later. Okay, so
I
fíjate.
don't charge the corner for non-problemon.
Que no.
I'm the best backward driver there is.
Rick, shoot.
Shout out to Senor Stereo. Shout out to Silva. Shout out to Viva la Urbana. We shouted them out earlier in the last episode. Big shout out. Kid Nemesis with the flick.
Kickin
He had a
Nemesis.
flick. One of you just standing out there. We talked about it. Que emoción. Que emoción. The flicks that you've been taking. Diaz flicks. So Silva was the first person that you actually shot.
Silva was the first artist I've ever shot.
Where?
Your show. Improv.
Our show, The Thrillers at the world famous Miami Improv, where Billy had everybody the people were going crazy and cracking it up. Shout out to Joey Greer, coached
Joey.
Coached Mr. Bill 11 how to make it through that experience. He got him through that. That was your first time shooting like that? Damn. Was it your first time? No, it wasn't your first time shooting people, though, right? You had done a couple shoots.
I would say
before that.
people, yeah, I'd say people 100%. I would do like, I guess, street photography where I'd get people walking with structures and stuff in the back,
Yeah.
but not really like one-on-one. I have a subject. This is who I'm shooting.
Damn.
Definitely Silva.
Silva, thank you for performing at that show. And you are a resident, so you will be performing at all the shows moving forward. The same way we'll be popping up at whatever's yours.
The Thrillers residency. It doesn't pay well, but at least the exposure is not what you would hope.
We got liners on deck. So post that, where we at? After shooting Silva, what's happening then? What's the snowball effect that is then taking you to the next chapter? In photography still.
Okay, so after I shot Silva, I had sent him those pictures, and then I got I kind of had a gig with MVP Miami. It's a car rental company, and I wouldn't even call it an internship. Like, that was a disaster. But I started working with one of the media guys there, and I got to take pictures for that company and all their cars that they were renting out, exclusively like exotic. Like,
Are those the guys from the crypto documentary?
no, I don't think.
Okay.
So.
They started off renting out exotic cars, and then they bought a bunch of crypto and ripped a bunch of people off. It was the whole thing.
Like strictly exotic, like Bentleys, Lambos, stuff like that, Ferraris, and it was pretty fun because I got to drive those cars and like pick a spot, drive them to that spot, shoot them, and then drive them back.
I'm gonna have to take this one to Palm Beach.
Yeah, I used to try to pick the farthest spot possible.
We're going to the Breakers.
drive
We're going to Mar-a-Lago.
to drive the car as far as possible. But
I would see a lot of them going down Tamiami Trail west, all the way like past Megasuki, almost like if they're going to Naples, but they're going to the middle of nowhere past.
yeah,
I have a shot there.
Yeah?
Yeah, because so it's a really popular sunset spot.
That makes sense then, okay.
It's in one of the Everglades, like, airboat ramps.
Ah.
And it's like literally you're in the middle of the Everglades. So I'll show you. When the sun is going down, the shots are just ridiculous.
But you can hear the alligators fucking behind you.
Like,
It's terrifying.
There's legit gators. Like, just rolling.
Making that creepy ass noise. I was like, I know what you're doing, alligator.
imagine a gator posted up with the car. Great picture.
Yo, son, is that a Lambo? Let me get up on that.
This is that location.
That's fire.
There it is.
Very nice, very nice.
Put it in shot here. Let's see.
Hey, Holmes, let me get in there. These seats are made out of my cousin.
Tap your screen. I don't even know if that does anything, but yeah, great.
Very nice.
We got it.
Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it.
And then I would say after I finished like shooting the cars and stuff like that, I had reached out to Silva because I saw he was doing music, and then I DM'd him and I'm like, hey, I remember you. ¿Quieres parcón?
Hey!
Shout out, ¿Quieres parcón?
What?
Boy, ¿Quieres parcón?
Hey, Junior. Hey, get a bocón. Hey, people. Get a bocón.
People, ¿Quieres parcón?
Get a bocón. Hey. Get a bocón. Get a bocón.
It's going to be a good video.
The funny part is the backstory on that whole popcorn thing. That's the best part. When we would throw daggers into the crowd filled with popcorn. You remember those, Billy?
No, is this a heat thing?
Yeah, bro. The Popcornopolis.
Oh,
popcorn
Popcornopolis. Oh, my God. Yes. Shout
and
out
those
Popcornopolis.
the packaging were daggers.
Yeah, they were like little arrows that you
Fucking
could fire.
daggers.
And they were loaded at the bottom with like chocolate, so they were heavier at the bottom, and you could fire them at people. 100%.
Daggers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Sorry.
occasionally we would get the big tubs.
Yeah.
And one day we had the big tub in the locker room. That shit had
Yeah.
cheese popcorn, butter popcorn, caramel
Caramel
popcorn,
popcorn.
chocolate popcorn, all the popcorn you would need. So this boy,
Chocolate parcón?
this young buck was sitting over there in the corner, super hungry after doing a full day of Banana Man mini stuff.
Looking at Silva with
And
that
I'm like-
popcorn.
he's staring at me, and I'm eating popcorn. I'm like, hey,
God, the amount of Popcornopolises that did not make it into the crowd.
Get a
'Cause we were
popcorn.
like, okay, we got 40 Popcornopolises. Let's throw out
I feel
25
like
of them.
I feel like I remember that locker room so perfectly. Like there
Hey,
was a
chamaco.
couch, right?
get a popcorn.
Yeah. They've recently renovated it in the last year. It looks like a goddamn studio apartment. It's
Get-
very annoying.
It looks like a Marriott extended.
Yeah,
stay.
it's beautiful.
I don't recognize anything.
Dude, all the years I put up with the regular ass fucking locker room that we had. And
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Marcelo every time he says "Quieres popcorn."
Get
Get
a
it.
It's the funniest thing ever because he
Popcorn?
doesn't really speak Spanish.
Portuguese.
¿Quieres popcorn?
Portuguese.
Já não falo.
Better than you can
Falo
imagine.
português.
Vai! Vai, Roberto!
vai,
Vai!
vai.
Vai!
That's him watching. Have you watched a soccer match with him yet?
No.
Him watching Grammy.
Football? You haven't.
Oh, actually, Billy was there.
You've only done Mario Kart.
Inter Miami was down 0-2.
Yes,
And they
he
came
got to
back.
see us. Yeah, he got to see us celebrate.
I got to see Marcelo celebrate 2-2 when
Suarez's
they came back.
late goal to go 2-2 against I don't remember who it was.
that was-
Nashville against Nashville.
Yeah, one of the
last
most
week.
recent ones.
That was
Yeah.
against Nashville on Wednesday. Yeah.
One of the greatest sports reaction and sports memories that I have is with Marcelo at a UF football game where they beat UF like in the last minute or whatever, and he's just jumping around, going. This is 2013 or something.
Were we wearing all orange? And they were wearing all white.
Oh man,
I think that's the all golden game against the Gators.
One of the greatest Marcelo
That's the last time we beat
celebrations was Panthers game. Silva was there.
dude, fucking
Panthers were down.
yeah. Besides Brazil, besides Gremio, he loves the Panthers.
Billy
the
was
most.
there? No,
If it was
Billy
the
wasn't
Panthers,
there.
I don't think I might have.
Billy's
been
there a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't- he
I go
wasn't
when
there.
they can't find anybody else to take.
When the Panthers,
I'm the fallback option. Which
Panthers
is
were-
fine. I get to go to plenty of games.
Panthers were down.
Oh, you're right. It was Eddie.
It was Eddie. It was 2-2.
Oh yeah. It was a couple weeks ago.
It was 2-2,
Yeah.
and there was 12 seconds left, and the Panthers scored
Yeah.
a goal,
Yeah.
and they won.
Damn.
Yeah.
And Marcelo and everybody's
Honestly, though,
crazy.
Sam Reinhart.
Look at this thumbnail right there in the middle.
Yeah.
You see him?
Yeah. It's just
This is September 2013.
yeah. That had to be the Jesus young Marcelo. Yeah, it's the all orange game. That was the game where the Gators rolled it up and down the field on us all game, but they kept turning it over inside the 20 and we won. We hung in there.
What a time.
What a time! I'm going up to Gainesville this year for UF Miami. It's going to be a bloodbath.
The swamp.
Going to the swamp. Back to the swamp, baby. Haven't been back there in forever.
Oy
You know,
vey.
last time I was back there.
Damn. All right, so at Bocon,
Why is the girl from Garbage dancing around in this music video?
you hit up these. I don't know. These
Garbage is not a dance around video.
These
right
are
now.
the official music videos for Big Daddy.
For Big Daddy. We're going through all the
this is
special
on the
features on the
DVD?
DVD.
Yeah.
Don't you miss DVDs, kids? You don't get special features on streaming.
Why does she look like a Twilight character?
Oh my God! Three on the 3 list. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn it.
Hit it, Bill. Here we go.
Ah, God damn it, Junior. 97.3, the Thrillist. I was calling it 97.9 before, but I finally remembered the entire bit. It's 97.3, the Thrillist Sports Update. This is yet another one you people will not care about. The Jets are still active in free agency. They have signed 49ers defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw to a 1-year deal. That is courtesy of Adam Schefter, the great Adam Schefter. Rest in peace, Chris Mortensen. We lost him last week. One of the great NFL insiders of all time. The Jets finally waking up and doing stuff in free agency at 11 o'clock Eastern after, once again, everything has been active for about 12 hours now. Anyway, Javon Kinlaw, defensive tackle. He will slot in next to Quinnen Williams, and I would imagine is a run stuffer because we needed one of those. Anyway, Javon Kinlaw, 1-year deal with my New York Jets. Sorry, Miami fans. I'm sorry to bore you. Anyway, put your windows down. It's beautiful outside. Listen to some Taylor Swift. Ride around. It's 97.3. The Thrillist Sports Report. This hopefully is the last one for tonight. It's very late, and there are no East Coast teams on the West Coast. Have a great one, everybody. Finally. You're really just going to play the damn song out. The bit is the bit.
Nope. The bit is not the bit until it's over. And if you have a problem with that, oh my God! Oh my God! Hell yeah!
Give me a hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah! We're gonna have some
Man,
Steve Weisers.
pounding a Bud Light Lime is not the same as pounding a Steve Weiser or a Bud Light.
We're gonna have some Steve Weisers.
I was
coming
literally
back
going
in
to
the
my phone
studio.
to look something up, and then the damn alert hit. I don't remember what I wanted to look up.
So, Chris,
Talk to me.
next on it from El Bocón, because
El
then all of this
Bocón.
happened. Welcome to the show. This is how it happens. From El Bocón, you had that. You hit him up because you knew him from back when. Haha. We got that. You hit him up for what? How? You slid
I slid
the
right
DM.
into his motherfucking
and
DMs.
say, Pablo,
I said, "Sir, how are you?" No, I'm kidding.
¿Quieres Bocón?
I said, I mean, I kind of stated who I was, like that I remember him, and ¿Quieres popcorn? Reference, and kind of asked him, because the whole music thing, if he needed any content for his music and to like promote it and market it and stuff like that, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, photos, videos, whatever it is. And he instantly, I don't know about instantly, but he hit me back and he said, literally, I think it was the day of, like, let's do it. Come over right now.
What was it? Come to the studio?
Yeah. And
From the stew to the stew.
from going to my house to his, from that day forward, it's been Diaz and Silva.
Hey, do it like Toria. I am extremely grateful for him taking you in like that. Obviously, because what do I want for you?
The best.
And that's the least. The best is the least that I want for you.
Right.
So the fact that you're a part of this little Spider-Verse, this little network, this ecosystem, this village, this tribe is... And I am very grateful for Silva. Edibo. Very grateful.
Yes. Sorry.
Very grateful for
We're reading about the guy we just signed.
Silva. Oh, you're... Scouting report.
Dude, I'm going to go home and grind some tape on the latest left guard that we just tackled.
From that day on, it kind of just been me
Do it like Toria.
and him working.
Diaz y Silva y Diaz.
Me and him working together.
Since that day, what has been your funnest favorite day? Just
With him or
since that, yeah, because since that moment, we do a little drinking here.
Drinking a little beer around here, brother.
Little lime.
Down
Right
the
here.
hatch.
crack cold one, brother?
Yeah, let's see. Una fria me hace
Why don't we
fria.
eat us a few thousand beers and see when
Money.
this podcast comes out?
Money.
It's funny because I said eat the beers instead of drink the beers. That's why it's funny. And funny because I had to explain the joke.
To be honest,
Junior, I'm sorry. One more thing, and I'll let you finish. This is the podcast. Me just interrupting people. You look like Eddie Murphy when Eddie Murphy did Stevie Wonder on Saturday Night Live right now. Doesn't he? Look up. You look exactly like that.
These are the same glasses that I wear for Stevie Wonder. There's a picture. Shout out to the Marantula. A picture of Marvin as Michael Jackson and me as a Rick James and Stevie Wonder hybrid.
Is this at a Dale party?
This was Allison's birthday party.
Ah, perfect.
She had a celebrity party at. Shout out to Troy. Light up the night. You know that?
Yeah.
Fam? Huh?
The hub.
The Luton fam.
The Hub Spark?
The hub spark. Troy. She had her birthday party out there. DJ Mike Deuce. Come on, bro.
DJ Mike
Bro,
Deuce.
Mike Deuce. It's Deucey, baby. That's literally one of the what do you call those?
The drops.
A drop. A drop that I recorded for him. I literally it's Deucey, baby.
I always
Like,
wanted to do one of those for Silva. Oh, it's Silva.
why not?
That's fine. You can have it.
I will illegally rip it.
Well, we've been ripping right in front of you, so it's fine. Literally playing all of you.
So many people are going to be like tapping on it. Why does it sound weird when Silva talks? What's wrong with the audio in my car?
Broken.
I spent a lot. My dad spent a lot of money on his car.
Can we just hook up like headphones to the mic jack like back in the day with DJ?
Oh, gone are the days. I think it's past us now.
If you've ever hooked up the headphones to the mic jack, throw your hands in the air. Here's David Guetta's remix of the "I Have a Dream" speech.
sheesh.
Shout out to his family.
He conquered. Here, have a Pepsi. Everything's cured.
Remember David Guetta ended racism? That was amazing.
What a time.
That was around this time. We're in this is that week where everybody's gonna have their COVID
Oh
story.
my God. And
From-
we have this.
March 9th through like March 14th is where everybody's job was just like, hey, don't come in here anymore.
what a pioneer here, though. What a pioneer.
Mine said, we're going to keep doing this until they come and take the light bulbs out of the sun.
Damn, I want to play music,
But they'll get the whole
it'll take
episode
it,
flagged. Yeah.
We're not gonna take it.
No, we're not gonna take it. Anyway, Chris, back
What
to
a
your
time.
success story.
Chris's
Sorry,
success
Chris.
story.
This is the show. I'm sorry.
Behind the music, behind the artist, behind the legend that is Diaz Flicks. You shot the boy. You asked him if he needed contact.
Right.
It's been a duo dinámico. I asked you the coolest experience, funnest experience, since the moment that you would consider yourself a photographer. Like, this is what you do since that moment.
Coolest moment?
Yeah, like for you, like just...
Can I name 2?
Sure.
Okay.
Your
so
episode.
First one, Lenny Tavares.
Lenny again.
Shout out El Pasito de Lenny, bro.
Which instant though? There was a few.
Here.
Meeting him, I would say meeting him was cool, and like actually interacting with him and stuff like that, introducing myself was cool, but mainly shooting him was even cooler. When we did Miami, when he performed at Miami and the Silva was DJing for him, and I got to take pictures of him. That was definitely...
Yes.
Yeah.
That yellow shot is till this day.
He thinks that's the greatest picture I've ever taken so far.
It's his greatest photo, hands down.
That's serious.
Hands down, that's his greatest photo.
So I would say that's definitely one of the greatest moments. And the second greatest moments was recently. I don't know if you know who El Chulo is. I shot El Chulo at Flamingo in Brickell, I think. I don't know if it was Brickell.
Yeah, it's Brickell.
At Flamingo Club. And I also shot Wampi, another Cuban artist. But mainly shooting them and experiencing them performing was pretty crazy. Because El Chulo's one of my favorite Latin artists of all time. And being able to shoot him and him seeing my pictures, to him using my pictures, tagging me, and just like noticing me is pretty ridiculous.
That's love. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to El Chulo, bro.
Shout out to El Chulo.
Chulo,
Shout out to Wampi. Shout out to Lenny. Shout out to Silva for all those doors as well, you know?
Right.
Because...
Shout out to DJ Africa.
Oh.
Shout out to DJ Africa.
One of the jolliest motherfuckers to exist in that game. Two of the smiliest, nicest people that I met in my tenure in the nightlife and hospitality with the Latino gang, baby. Africa and the dude from Gente de Zona.
Alexander, his twin, his doppelganger.
Yeah. The two nicest, most polite, like next level nice, like moving people out of the way when the bussers are coming through, when there's like a custodian or something. The one that literally is walking in and shaking every single person's hand, introducing themselves to every single person. Those two guys, every single time. And Africa would actually retain information and actually like come back every single time. Hey, come on, how's this fam? How's this person? Blah, blah, blah. Bill in Espanol. But checking in with everyone.
If you want me to check out, I'll check out. It's fine.
No. You're going to give the mic to Silva.
I got excited. I'm sorry. Yeah, good. I got to actually.
Oh, shit.
I've been mic'd. Ooh, this is nice.
You know what? Why don't you throw your balls up on the chair for a little bit too?
Whoa. Although I am seeking alternate seating position because my tailbone is on fire.
El culito está fueguito.
Tailbone's on fire.
Do this whole segment in Espanol because I'm not here. It doesn't matter. You're not going to piss her. Like, I can hear you fucking talking about me.
Billy's gonna do the pee-pee. Billy. But yeah, I would say shout out DJ Africa for making a lot of shit possible, and him just being very like you said, he's just very down to earth, like very charismatic, very like appreciative,
Very genuine.
Yeah.
Very genuine. Like he generally wants to help me out without anything like in return. Really, like it's not trying to use me or anything. It's just really putting me on and wanting me to succeed.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of the guys that he had to hustle, right? And
For
then
sure.
he recognizes the people hustling and is like, damn, I'm not going to hold the gate closed. I'm going to actually keep it propped open and see. And, hey, chamaco,
Bang.
go over there. Mira,
That's literally how it went.
Right?
Literally.
I feel like that's his approach to things, though.
For sure. I mean, his career speaks for itself. He's got over 20 years in the industry.
Yeah.
Successful years, because most people have fall-offs and then rebuilds and rebrands. I feel like Africa is one of the few guys that successfully just, like, maintained his edge the whole way through. And it's crazy because when you, like, really get to hang out with him and you really get to experience the amount of respect he has from his peers, like, there is no...
Oh, so much love.
There is no Latin space where he can walk into where he won't be acknowledged, respected, greeted. Like, it's wild. So, like, to have that many years under your belt, not have a single person have a bad thing to say about you, and still upkeep that respect, I think that's success right there.
That is success. That makes you a different type of rich, the real rich.
For sure.
It makes you so respected.
No, by all means, keep talking.
This-
It's fine.
This might get violent.
He chose violence.
If you ever went pee-pee in the potty, get those fucking hands in the air! Here's one more time by Daft Punk.
Duo la historia. Duo la historia. So we can get to this point now because we're pretty much caught up. And not only that, not only did we watch Big Daddy, but we watched
Shout out Big Daddy Joe Flanagan.
Papa Joe.
The goddamn Jets.
The goddamn Jets. As the movie started, for me, it was the goddamn Jets, but now they've signed 2 people. I'm a little bit okay with it.
He's back, baby.
I got to go home and grind tape. I don't know if those guys are any good.
But not only did Big Daddy end, but we watched every single special feature on the Big Daddy main menu DVD.
Even trailers for other movies.
Yeah. Music videos, trailers. We saw everything.
The trailers for the other movies were Dick, a movie about a comedic movie about Richard Nixon.
Yep.
And Go, a Pulp Fiction ripoff made for kids in the late 90s, which was actually very good and stars a lot of people you've heard of. Katie Holmes, Tim the Elephant, the guy from fucking Party of Five, Bokeem Woodbine. It's not Bokeem Woodbine. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Tay Diggs. I'm sorry. It's Tay Diggs. Tay Diggs. There you go. Go see Go. It's very good.
Go see Go. Spoiler alert. But
Spoiler alert. She's not dead.
on the show, the notorious thing that we always do.
Rice Krispie Treats.
At the end of every movie, we've reached it. It is time for you to name your top 5 favorite movies
Movies! Welcome to the 3 list!
This is so hard.
of all time. That's what she said.
My
That's what she
God.
said. Put your fucking hands up.
Woo! Sorry.
Hello, Moto.
Oh, shit. Well, at least he was smart enough to call this time on my phone.
Shout out Marcelo.
And not one of the phones on the fucking that we're using to film. Hi, Marcelo.
Shout out to Marcelo.
And Harry's here.
Oh, Marcelo and Harry. are
Shout
here.
out Marcelo and Allison.
Or do you think?
Doped up on hachis and spicy sushi from Kuro. Shout out to Kuro. Please sponsor us.
And Billy, we did a thing that we don't do anymore at the Hard Rock.
You gamble? You did some played some blackjack?
Not only did we play, but we did a thing that we never do.
Oh, you won.
We won.
Yeah, big time. The hot water stays on for another month.
It was not blackjack. And on the way to walk, like, you know what? We walked past a fucking roulette table.
No.
And we did it.
What, a green? You hit green?
No, I just played blacks. Only bet blacks.
Only bet on black. That's what Wesley Snipes used to say, and still says probably. Well, say hello to Christopher and Silva and Junior. Silva's sitting in Sosa's corner with no mic. The poor kid's got no mic, so everyone's gonna complain about the audio, but it's fine.
I never see Silva anymore.
That's
I'm
a
not even sure if me and Silva are still friends.
that's a lie. You know how Marcelo is. Nobody loves me.
I mean, it's been at least 2 months since I've seen Richard Silva. It might have been. I might have not seen him since 2023.
Has it been 2023? It's been 3 whole months. Silva says no chance. You guys got to see the visual right now. I'm holding a lightsaber in front of the microphone while holding the phone up to the microphone.
Hey, Chris.
Talk to me.
I need you to sing to me.
Chris is taking down a Rice Krispie treat right now, getting fired up.
Me of a girl that I once knew.
Did you guys hear that?
Girl that I once knew. I look at you.
Gonna get the whole show flagged
He
again.
put me through.
This is why I just can't get with you.
Harmonies on the Thrillers.
Oh,
The
Activated.
actual singer is singing.
Activated.
Hold on, Chris. I have another thing. What do you do? What do you when you walk up to girls? What do you gotta say?
Hold on, I know this. Hold on. Release your inhibition.
So Marcelo is coaching you on how to get chicks. Is that what I'm supposed to take from this?
Yes. Chris asked me for advice, and obviously half of my advice is like real advice, and then the other 50% is just trolling.
I love it.
He has to figure out which is which.
It's not nice. He's very young and impressionable.
Brazilian roulette.
All it works.
All of it works, clearly.
Junior,
Marcelino!
I can't believe you came up to the 954 for a little ice soccer.
I was a mighty duck in my past life.
It's good to see you, man.
Ducks fly together.
How good is this? I have not seen Silva in 2024, but Junior I have.
Silva's so annoyed right now. He's just waiting. He's checking his calendar to make sure.
And I didn't even live here.
I'm gonna give you a date of when the last time we saw each other was.
The audio on
We're
this.
thinking about taking Silva out of the Marcelo and Silva group chat.
We need to get a boom mic to get everybody on this episode.
Attach it to the end
Attach
of the
it to the
lightsaber.
fan. Just let it go around in circles.
We need a pencil mic. The last time me and Marcelo saw each other
Body for 4 hours.
was on February 10th.
We went live at like 9.
2024. I don't give a fuck.
Money's still green, son.
I'm a fucking celebrity.
He's a celebrity. He is a celebrity.
Happy New Year, Silva. Happy New Year.
Oh Jesus.
Chris, I love you, man.
I love you.
I'll be home in like
Love you, brother.
I'll be home in like 3 hours. Bye.
Tell him to say get a popcorn.
Marcelino Allison.
Say get a popcorn.
Oh, go. I'll get him. I'll text him. That was fun. So now we don't have to do a phone call in this episode.
No, it works out perfect.
It works out perfect.
And it was a double whammy.
And it's
anyways
perfect
because we had
timing
the guest.
because yes, we need a top 5 films. I'm just gonna hold the lightsaber like this from now on. It's like can we make the mic into the
Wait, I
lightsaber?
was gonna
And
be
it's
able to call a
visual,
person.
too. It's a visual.
we can
Sometimes-
still call somebody if you want.
Sometimes you can have a call here and there and stuff.
I don't know.
but-
I think that was pretty. Marcelo was good.
Oh yeah, and you brought Silva, or Silva brought you, whatever.
No, I brought Silva.
Damn right. And you brought your top 5 favorite movies of all time.
You're not getting out of this
to
that easy.
The Thrillers.
The Thrillers.
Spit your game, talk your shit. Top 5. Hit 'em.
Number 1.
Give me the harmonica right now.
Oh man, it's jailhouse tunes on the harmonic on the Thrillers.
Number 1. You're killing me, Smalls.
The Sandlot. He's going 1 to 5. Most people go 5 to
Sandlot.
1. It's going 1 to 5. Get it out there right away.
And if you know me and what I'm wearing, shout out to Roosevelt's once again. Roosevelt's.
Results.
There's Kick Circuit there. Roosevelt's. Results as you think.
For years, I thought it was results. I learned
RS.
last week.
VLTS Roosevelt's. Wearing the Sandlot Beauty and the Beast shirt here with Hercules and Wendy Peppercorn. Sandlot
Wendy
number 1.
Peppercorn.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
She don't know what she's doing. She don't know what she's doing.
Oiling, lotioning.
Oiling. I'm sick of this.
They have
He doesn't know how
9
to
kids.
swim. Squints is in the deep end. He doesn't know how to swim.
He looks like a dead fish, man. Yeah, I don't know about this.
He's a dead man.
Yeah, he looks like crap. It's only
No, it's a
Little warm. I'm not gonna
warm in
lie.
here.
I'm doing a little sweating. It's fine.
Chati turns up the AC to 80 to go to bed.
Jesus Christ.
My dad's the same shit, bro.
How do you live? I guess that's if you're skinny, you can get away with that shit. I'd be sweating a
Dude,
puddle.
I suffer,
How do you think
bro.
I lost all this weight, Bucko?
It would look like a crime scene when I woke up. It would look like a chalk outline. Yeah.
I wish.
I'm going home to a house that'll be
wish.
70 degrees. 100%.
I'd say movie number 2.
Number 2.
Numero dos.
I'm gonna do The Lion King.
Wow. No.
Simba.
Whoa, there he is.
An actual singer, ladies and gentlemen. To the Bride Land.
Fun fact that people don't know about Silva, he did the vocals, although Jonathan Taylor Thomas voiced the character.
Shout out
Silva-
JTT.
Silva did the vocals. There he is. Huh?
Pixar just drove off the road. So the tears are just welling in his eyes.
Yep.
I always said that if I were to do like an American Idol or an X Factor like audition, for sure, Circle of Life is going down.
Say no to that, Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
I dare you not to love it, Katy Perry.
I would say number
Have a
3.
heart,
Number
Lionel
3, Big
Richie.
Daddy. Number 3, Big Daddy.
Number 3, Big Daddy.
We should watch
Sandlot,
that.
Lion King and Big Daddy. Yo, tremendo 3 right there. 3 for number 3, 2003, KD. Number 4 on the list.
Oof, number 4. Number 4. I don't even know number 4.
Fast and the Furious.
Famous number 4 is Brett Favre. Karan Butler. Harold Miner the second time with the Heat.
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber.
Charles Barkley.
What? Was he 4 on the Rockets?
Remember the CB4s?
Indeed he was. Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck here, man. Number 4.
Oh, you-
Zay Flowers, the current wide receiver for the Baltimore
Flowers.
Ravens from down here.
Ronnie Cycli?
Ronnie Cycli and Harold Miner and Karan Butler. And not Chris Bosh.
Number 4.
Okay.
Number 4.
All right, we got it. Good.
Toronto Chris Bosh.
Toronto Chris Bosh.
The other CB4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
I would say the first step up ever
Step up. Fantastic.
with Channing Tatum.
Shout out Channing Tatum. That's great. My name's
Shout
my
Gabby.
name's Jeff.
Shout out Gabby.
Is she in that?
Gabby Union?
Oh, I thought you meant Gabby, like Race Gabby.
Gabby Go. Shout out Gabby Gomez. Shout out Ray Costa. Official.
Gabby Costa soon, bro.
Soon.
Soon.
Not yet. She keeps the gomes.
Gooms, Gabby
Till then.
Gomes. All right, what's
Number
number
4,
5?
Step up.
You want us to go through famous number 5s? What do you think about number 5?
Number 5.
Here we go.
Juwan Howard.
Got it.
Fab
That's the first thing I was
Five.
going to say. Garrett Wilson for the wide receiver for the Jets.
Jeff Bagwell.
I mean, since number 5, I'd say
Andre Johnson with
it's definitely a Fast and the Furious.
the Kings. Nice. Is it 5?
No,
Oh. That
Nope.
would be serendipity.
My favorite Fast and Furious, top 5. We're going to Tokyo Drift.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's a controversial opinion in the Fast and Furious community.
The fact that you made that pick and you made it your 5th pick.
Do you ever know what it's like in Tokyo?
So fun fact. I will go ahead and chime in and agree with the young buck.
What?
Yeah, well, I mean, not as my top 5 movies, but I feel personally, as a car enthusiast that I am, to this day.
To this day, son.
To this day, son. Tokyo Drift was the end of the street racing.
Yeah.
Era.
Yeah, they turned into superheroes shortly after.
Yeah,
that.
after that, like Fast 4 was the Avengers. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real.
Yeah, no.
After that, they became the Avengers with cars. So I feel like Tokyo Drift was the end of like the underground street racing scene being depicted in movies. I feel like the directors got called out like, hey, after every screening, there's 75 kids in the parking lot
Doing donuts.
and drag races. So I think you guys need to.
You guys need to make yourself superheroes.
We gotta make it
You
a
guys
next
need to
one.
make yourself the Avengers with cars, and then I think it might be safer at the.
I remember
premieres.
calling my little brother after the first one. I called him out of the theater I was with 8 of my friends or whatever. I called him. I was like, I know you're going to see Fast and Furious tonight. Do not fucking street race afterwards. I know you're thinking about it. My brother had a fucking canary yellow Mustang 5.0.
You don't want none of this shit, Dewey.
Dude.
Bro, when
I think I want me some of that cocaine.
I'll never forget when Too Fast came out. I was hanging out with my cousins, and my cousins were all the degenerate street racers.
I mean, well, I was going to say, didn't you have any cars in that movie? Outside of Joe's Bayjack?
I know somebody who had 2 cars in that movie. And believe it or not, the purple Eclipse that they used in Too Fast was actually a clone of a girl that my cousin knew who had a show car Eclipse with the exact same paint job. The only difference was hers was blue and orange instead of purple and pink.
Was it purple and pink or purple and gray?
It was purple, pink, and then silver.
Is that the Asian girl's car, the purple?
No, it was.
No, the Asian chick had the S2000.
She has the S2K, yeah. The purple one was
Tyrese's car after the cops gave where y'all confiscate these rims from, man?
And then Paul Walker had the Evo.
Get to stepping, Fabio!
Don't even think about taking the convertible. Nah,
I taught him that shit.
Anyway.
Did he do the look and drive?
Yeah,
Did he do the stare and drive?
He got that from me.
He got that from me. Only my homeboys call me Rome. Pig.
Forget about it, cuz.
We ain't hungry no more, cuz.
Forget about it, cuz.
Pockets ain't empty.
Pockets ain't empty, cuz. I'll take my cutter back.
He's going to kill
Man,
you.
my bad. I thought you had like 17 of these, man. Oh, man.
Shout out to Eva Mendes, who just turned 50 goddamn years
And
old.
still looks as great as ever.
Shout out to Ryan Gosling for fucking locking it down, bro.
I watched Training Day the other day, and I was like, God, you're so pretty.
Dude.
My wife is watching.
What was...
And she's like, yeah, bro. What
Really? Really? Really?
You think that's pretty? You're fucking disgusting. I hate you.
Really?
I don't think mom would get that kind
That's
of
like the other guys.
Oh my
If
god.
you think Eva Mendes is pretty,
yeah.
and he's, why don't you put something on? More respect. You come out here.
What? I just threw something
I'm
off.
so sorry. I'm so sorry you guys had to see that.
Who is this lady in your house?
Oh my god!
But I would say Tokyo Drift, yeah. It's just that movie
You
to
got
me.
the cosign from someone that knows it too. You got Dom Toretto stunt double in the fake car from it. You got
Whoa,
the guy
whoa!
When you said it
Whoa,
wasn't,
it's just not a Hellcat. It's
Exactly.
still a fucking Challenger.
Is
It's
it an
all
RT?
right.
Is it an RT? Or
It's a fucking 6-cylinder.
What are we talking about? The one at the end?
no, the one outside.
Mine. Jolene.
Jolie.
It's a V6
100%.
You got the cosign.
Challenger.
Don't worry.
Challenger. I ain't never seen Muscle drift.
But I say,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know Han was into American Muscle. He was when he was rolling with me.
yeah. But
What DK means?
Donkey Kong. Drift King.
Fuck it. We're putting that on right now. Where do we think Too Fast is on the streamers?
Oh, it's so good.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But I think for me it's the best. For me it's the best one, just because I don't know. I like Han's character a lot. He's so
What? Did you just say it's the best one?
I don't
Yes,
think, that's what he
I
meant by
think it's
putting
the
it in his
best
top
one.
5.
Out of your fucking
Okay,
mind,
you know what?
Christopher.
Then
He doesn't even need the mic.
Silva's back. No, he's back for that. Then because I thought it was just a cosign. That was nice. That was cute. But this has more backing to it.
Whoa.
He's also young. Guys.
You have crossed the line, my son. There is in no way, shape, or form that Tokyo Drift is the best one. Please elaborate as to why you think Tokyo Drift is the best one. You gotta be. We just recited the entire Too Fast, Too Furious.
I just for
I know.
me,
I can't find the input button on this. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
just
You
think
guys
it's the
keep
best
talking.
one because of like the characters and the scenery and everything.
What?
Yes, man.
The one that doesn't have Paul Walker is the best one to you?
I mean,
Yes.
none of them have Paul Walker after 6.
Shut your mouth, Billy.
Yes, 100%. Just the whole like being in like Tokyo is.
Yeah, that's great, but it's definitely not the best one.
Do I gotta download Tubi?
I think it's the best one.
No chance, dude. No chance.
The best one is still hands down the first one.
No,
No.
5. The first one with The Rock, 5.
No,
is the
man,
best
they
one.
were the Avengers there already. There was
Yeah,
no street
no,
racing.
yeah, but I mean that movie's perfect as an action film. It's fucking perfect.
I just love Han. I love the RX-7. I just love the way he is. He's super chill, super eating a bag of chips every fucking
Always
scene
eating
that
something.
he's in.
There's a guy in there with a bob, with a tattoo.
A bear
He owes me
tattoo.
some money. Go get it for me. And then it's a huge sumo wrestler.
I love that
Life.
there was an entire version of the Fast and Furious franchise that is a complete ripoff of Tokyo Drift. You do the mountain run at the end.
Yeah.
I think that might be Carbon. Need for Speed Carbon.
I never saw that one.
Yeah. I'm almost
Life's
positive.
pretty simple.
I saw
You make
Need for
choices and you never look back.
Need for Speed was a good one. Way better than Tokyo Drift.
Did you ever see Baby Driver?
Wait, the movie Need for
not.
Speed?
Yeah.
The movie Need for Speed is not good.
What?
No,
Really?
I disagree.
You never
wholeheartedly.
saw Baby Driver?
I saw. Yeah, Baby Driver's amazing.
Never.
The kid who literally, he doesn't speak. He just puts his headphones on and he's the best driver on the
Jamie
planet.
Foxx.
I have not seen.
I forgot this guy's name. I know who you're talking about.
He's the dude in American Beauty.
Yeah.
Who we canceled. Kevin Spacey.
I have not seen him.
They got Kevin Spacey for that shit for being a groomer.
You know what's crazy that I didn't put in my top freaking 5? Man?
Yeah, we're gonna admit whatever. We're gonna agree with it.
You might want to reevaluate your top 5 after saying that.
I mean,
Tokyo
he's-
I didn't even put Step Brothers in there, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're a fraud.
We've watched Step Brothers on here before.
Oh my god, I
Fra-
feel like I'm
I don't
messy though,
wanna-
bro.
I'm never gonna call him dad. Even
Dude,
if there's a fire.
On Carol's on fire. On Carol's on fire.
Is that Step Brothers still?
It's on planet bullshit. The galaxy of this sucks camel dick.
You want to punch me in the face, don't you?
You
You
like-
want to punch me in the face?
Fucking do it, Dale. I just want to curl you up and put you inside my vagina.
It's like jacking off in a time machine.
Whoa,
I'm
relax.
burying you.
Don't crease this. These
Hey.
are classics.
Hey, what was that? Oh, we weren't talking about sex or anything. It just
Leave it open.
Leave it open, or we're gonna sweat out.
I
and
just
it's like
have
a sauna. That's not gonna work either.
Yeah, you're actually pumping the hot air into the cold room. All right,
God,
ladies and gentlemen, I'm out.
Where are you going?
Oh, he's not going anywhere.
He's getting off the
He's
mic.
off mic.
He's off mic.
And this is the part that we can wrap it up and still hang out. But if we're trying to make these episodes shorter,
Which we failed.
we failed on the first one.
Unbelievably.
Actually, the more shorter you make them, the longer I hold the record.
Well, we will wait for you to break it.
Let's go.
We'll wait for you to break it.
We should just
Um,
you know what we should do? We should set up a podcast at Space. And well, the next time
Marathon?
The next time the Martinez brothers are doing a marathon set, we should do a marathon.
Billy, get
podcast.
ready. 39 hours.
39 fucking hours.
They're doing a 36-hour closing party for WMC now, I believe. MMW.
All right, who do we got to talk to get credentials? Let's go.
Lucas, Coloma,
Roma,
Miami Link
Roma.
Rebels. Shout out Malone. Malone. And mi hermano. And shout out to Marty again. Shout out to King Tetris. Shout out to Silva Music. And shout out to a Prince of a Palacio Los Jugos here in the stew, Diaz Flicks. Christopher Diaz.
Yeah.
Your first time on the 3 list. How have you felt being on the show?
I have felt like I am a part of something big.
Huge.
Like I
Part of something
feel
greater.
I feel very honored to be on the podcast.
Tokyo Drift isn't on fucking Tubi, guys. I feel like, oh no, I'm not doing it again. Nothing happened. It doesn't matter. You didn't hear it. I'm not doing it again. You want to end the podcast? You got to end the podcast.
Bill,
I don't want to do it
we
anymore.
might.
Hold on. I'm looking for Tokyo Drift. I can't do 2 things at once.
All right, then I guess you got to do the update. Come on.
God damn it. Here we are. Hold on. Let me check what the thing even is. I don't even know where it is. Oh, once again, it's my stupid New York Jets 97 3-list sports update. The Jets have found insurance for old man Aaron Rodgers. They signed Tyrod Taylor, of all people, to a 1-year deal entering his 14th season. Tyrod Taylor, who has played now, I believe, on every team in the AFC East except for the Miami Dolphins. Tyrod Taylor, Virginia Tech alum. He will back up Aaron Rodgers next year, and hopefully we won't need to see him play, but it's good to have insurance. Tyrod Taylor, former Virginia Tech quarterback. He is your new number 2 for the New York Jets. He'll be throwing to such luminaries as Garrett Wilson and Jeremy Ruckert at tight end. Our team desperately needs some milk, but at least we're doing stuff. Like I said, 12 hours after. I'm trying to time the music out here. I think this is the ending part. I can't believe you made me do another one. God, I hate you. If you are out there, put your damn windows down. It's 72 degrees as we get even later into the night. I know you're bumping that Taylor Swift live concert. This is the 97 Thriller Sports Update. Back to you, Junior.
All right, Mr. Bill.
He needs some milk.
It's definitely
That's right.
not. It's definitely not on Tubi. Damn it.
Fubo on Fubo
Might be up.
TV.
Did I fuck that up?
On-
Damn it. Do we have that
Fubo.
one? Do we have that one?
We could watch Kindan over there, which looks like the Indian version of Greece.
Well, anyway, we've installed Tubi on this TV now, so we're good to go.
Am I right? That's pretty accurate.
I'm dead.
Me and Lucy just dressed up
As Greece?
Danny Zuko and
Wow.
Sandy for my sister's 70th. Well, not her 70th birthday, but her 70th theme birthday.
Did you tell
I
her
was
that
about
I
to
couldn't?
say.
Did you tell her I couldn't go because I had a bar mitzvah?
No.
I told her to go 'cause
He said you
gave a
sold
shit
out.
about
You were
it.
Yeah, he
having
said
a
you
bar
sold
mitzvah.
out.
Really?
Yeah. He randomly put me in a group chat with her. I haven't spoken to her in years either.
That
but
is so
just
bad,
I was a
bro.
witness. But yeah. He
Can't
said
believe you would do
tremendo
that to me.
fallo.
That's
Tremendo
a
fallo,
thing
buddy.
that you did.
But yeah,
So yes, your first time being on the 3 list. Even though, like you mentioned, you shot the 3 list at the Miami Improv. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Melissa. Thank
And you're
you,
going to shoot
DS
all of our
Flicks. Thank
promo
you,
pictures
SMP.
that we're going to need.
You're going to shoot all this stuff in the future for sure, too.
yeah, I got a studio. Shout out Africa.
Shout out
Sweet.
Africa!
You can get those press pictures. We can get everything and anything you need.
I like that.
These flicks can make it happen.
Hey! Yo, qué divo. Qué divo. All right, so you got your comercial out of the way.
Yeah, shout out
Now,
all those.
Potalida, tell us, how'd you feel being on the 3 list?
I felt great. I felt very.
I feel
A
included.
part of
I
the
feel-
community.
yeah, I
a
feel
part of
like
something
family. I
bigger,
feel-
you're saying, but like,
Yeah, something bigger. I feel like I'm a part of something that eventually is gonna be huge. If you, I don't know if you know what I mean.
oh, we know. You got to be delusional, right?
Yeah.
We've been shooting for
So
other
I f-
planets, so we land on some planet, some stars. some-
Right. But I feel great. I feel honored to be here. I feel better than ever. My most
Better
my
than
most-
Ezra.
My most calm, least anxious, very
Wow. That a boy. It's a little zen den here.
Well,
in the
yeah, we're
studio.
happy we could chill you out like that.
very
This movie's not on any
Relaxed.
fucking streamers.
This is an emotional support podcast here. So this is what we provide.
We are your
here.
emotional support podcast. Please do not pet.
So DS Flicks, what's next? You're gonna keep shooting with Silva and just take over the world, right?
No, I'm actually gonna leave. No, I'm kidding.
Man, I don't want him to hear this, but fuck Silva.
Silva, I brought you here today.
To
So
fire
I'm here to
your
let
ass.
you know that it's fucking over, buddy.
Bad Bunny called me and I'm out.
And fuck, I am out of here.
I will have you know that the day that does happen, I will feel nothing more than proud
Just
of
pure
myself.
pride. Just pure pride.
Because this entire venture was nothing more than an opportunity to take a young kid who was hungry and passionate and open doors for him. And he's fucking doing work.
Woo!
So let's go.
Fucking doing it! Woo! Do
Let's
it!
go.
Let's go!
The legend, the Prince of El Palacio Los Jugos.
Oh man!
Look at the flick of the flicks.
Look at it! Look at it! Flick!
Look
No,
at the
I always-
flick of the flicks.
I always cause Africa always tells me all the time. He's like, motherfucker, better not forget about me when you get big. Motherfucker, you better not forget about me when you get big. You know what I put you on. You know I put you on.
Hey,
But
don't forget about me, dog.
literally just like that.
Listen to me. Hey, chamaco.
I feel like everybody that has been put on has always looked out for him though too, you know, in that sense that keeping him Yeah, the industry is de pipi.
Yeah.
We know that.
100%.
But there have been the people to look out for him, and I know that he's surrounding himself now with los chamacos that are
Real.
really going to look out. Yeah.
Realist.
The realist, wow. And look at that, full circle moment here on the three list, keeping it the realist.
But the same thing that I tell Africa, the same thing that applies to Silva, is because they tell me all the time, like, oh, you can't forget about me when you get put on, but there's no way I can forget about the people like who put me on. They are the reason where I am.
You can't forget about me, but I just want to let them know I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm forget about
100%. I'm taking off, but
it's cool
when
to say.
I take off, I'm taking everybody with me.
It's cool to say now, but once I get there, I'm having security run you out.
Billy and I have been having this conversation for a long time. Dale has had this conversation with us too. That table.
Yep.
Table. Not everybody eats at the table. We got some people here that are going to be eating at the table. We all eat together here. Porque aquí lo que falta.
Oh, you need me to leave?
Falta
You need me to leave?
Jama.
Aquí lo que importa es salud, familia,
Okay.
futuro de los niños y la jama.
And that's it. And that's it. Episode 46.
Damn, just like that. What's the number?
Christopher Diaz.
What's the?
Shout out Marvin.
Episode 46. 2+ hours. We're at 240.
All right, not bad.
Damn.
We're getting there.
240.
I'm coming
gonna
for your
trim it
neck,
down a little
Silva.
bit, but still, we coming for you.
Another 3 hours and you'll be
Heavy
close to
hitters.
Silva. Congratulations.
You only got one of the Martinez brothers in this set.
Get on my level, motherfucker.
Episode 46 of the Three List. Christopher Diaz Flicks. We cannot thank you enough for being on this episode in the stew, kicking it with us and keeping it real.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me the chance to be on the podcast and be a guest here.
You're more than a
You
guest.
now have a free pass to come and crash anytime whenever anybody else is doing a show. You can
That's
sit
it.
in Silva's corner or Silva's corner.
Sosa's corner.
Sosa's corner.
Yeah.
Silva's
Silva
corner.
owns it more than Sosa, but it's Sosa's corner. You can take it whenever when Sosa's not here, and Sosa's never here, so you can take it whenever.
Fuck you, Sosa.
And big shout out to Silva coming through, bringing El Niño. No, El Niño brought him because it's a full circle moment. The student becomes the master. The master sits back as the student. Silva, thank you for everything that you have provided for him. I'm so proud of you, Chris. May you chase everything. May you think that no dream is too big and go after absolutely everything.
Don't get old and jaded like me.
Nah, like none of us.
Have belief. Have belief, young fella.
Grab the bull by its horns at this moment, okay? And own life.
You've got your whole damn life ahead of you.
Chris, episode 46, your episode. Thank you so much. I love you, brother. So proud of you.
I love you too.
Keep shining. Let's go.
I am very real. I'm the realest person you're ever gonna meet.